Hello, 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 hello. Excuse me. I think I'm muted for that. All right. Let's go. Let's get started. Yo, what's going on? Welcome and happy Monday. How are you doing? Welcome in. Happy Monday. Bluey coming in with the first. What's up, Bluey? How's it going? How was the long weekend? What's up, Golf? Coming with the evil first. Golf, how's it going? Welcome in. How you been? Soggy, what's going on? Welcome in. Happy Monday over there. How are you? Thanks so much for stopping by. We're back. We got a new week. We got a full week, unfortunately. Well, for a full week for streams. No, it's like the same as last week, but still. That's what's going on. Welcome in. How's it going? Happy Monday. Norwegian Miku Monday. Yo, when did the World Cup turn into just fighting for custody of Hatsune Miku? I feel like I'm more interested now than I was before. I don't even know what's up. Is the United States game tomorrow? It's like US Belgium, I think. Pretty neat. After Japan Brazil, right? The stakes suddenly matter. Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, it listen, turn some eyes. Ronaldo's out. That's one of my favorite emotes. The FIFA champion will have the final custody for Miku. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it's turned into. Shy, what's going on? Welcome in. I had a test today. Need comfort. You got this. Hey, listen, we're gonna read some sweet train stories. So if that ain't comforting, then I don't know what is. How you doing? Don't want to go to work. I hear you. I want to be lazy. What was I doing? I watched a bunch of shows yesterday. Yesterday was like kind of my lazy day. Which was good. Well, lazy day up until I actually I DM'd again. I hadn't DM'd in a while. Like, it was like 2 months since the last session, and then before that it was like 2 months before that. So it's been basically done twice in the last like 4 to 5 months, which is crazy. So try to get back in the swing of that. Nosebit, what's going on? Ronaldo out and they killed Neymar forever. Neymar's dead too. Oh my god. What happened? Been so lazy the past 4 days. Good. I haven't felt that good, actually. My stomach's been kind of hurting again. So I don't know if that's a surprise or not. Like, Double Dead Dog lost and he was like, fuck this, I retire. He's gone. Oh, you retired? That's crazy. Maybe it's time to see something about that. Well, no, actually, I have myself to blame for this one. It was a long weekend. I was out most of the time, so I know there's generally a correlation where it's like, hey, tummy ache. What's the reason? Oh, buzz balls. Yeah, that'll do it. Those motherfuckers are very sugary. But no, I'm good. I just had some dinner. I had some pasta tonight. No stomach ache. So it's not like an every sort of thing, right? It's not an every sort of thing I consume turns to tummy ache. No, we good. They tried to force Brazil to win and still lost. There's a thumb on the scale. I did watch the Argentina game on Friday. That one was good. With who they play? The like island nation off the coast of Africa, Cape Verde or something. It's pretty sweet. Was that the one that Bluey pop quizzed me that time when we were playing Enfield? You're like, hey, I bet you don't even know where Cape Verde is. And I was like, yeah, you're probably right. And I was very much wrong. I had no idea. I figured it was like the tip. Did you find out where? Yeah, we looked it up right then. we looked it up then. So I know where they are now. They got a lot of eyes on them because they did pretty good. But yeah, otherwise I haven't really been keeping up all that much. I do think it's interesting just to see it all like in passing, right? So where is it? I told you it's off the coast of Africa. It's an island nation off the coast of Africa. It's improperly named a cape though for some reason. So that's why I was confused. Okay, see, I took middle school geography class. I know those terms. Which coast? All right, listen, West Coast. Pretty sure. Now you're asking for nitty-gritty details. That wasn't supposed to be on the test. But yeah, so we're back. It was a long weekend. Like I said, I was pretty tired. So I watched a lot of shows. I watched the new 100 girlfriends who really, 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 really love you. And it was so good. It was so funny. I don't know if anyone else here has watched it. I think Alcaptio said they did, and I think you said they did. Dust, I don't know. I don't recall if you said you watched that show. You should if you don't. It's really funny. But the newest episode was so good. Great start. We have... What else? I watched the first 2 episodes of Mushoku Tensei, and they were actually good because Rudius was barely in it, so that was good. Because fuck him. What else? I watched that new show. It was like the caretaker of the rich girl or something, I think it's basically called. Rich Girl Caretaker. Yeah, that's the one. And then it's, you know, classic anime long title. Rich Girl Caretaker. I'm secretly the caregiver of the most popular girl in this rich kid school. Very good, actually. It was very funny. So I'm looking forward to more of that. I guess the Classroom of a Black Cat and a Witch is having a second core, so that started up too. I think I want to love you till your dying day is coming soon. Tomorrow, it says. There's some other shows that I do want to check out, but I'm still like slowly making my way through my next life as Villainous. I'll wrestle to Doom. Because I'll just watch that like with dinner, so I'm not making like super heavy progress with it. Chase Boker Cat is out. That I've actually heard that's really good. I've heard that's really good. Because it's like a really, really good depiction. I didn't understand what it was about, and now I've seen some stuff on the timeline about it. I might have to watch it. So I only know that Get Them Berserker. What's up, Captio? How's it going? The show wouldn't exist without him. It was so good. My favorite part, minimal spoilers, but was with the cowgirl, where she said something was like her personal 9/11, and this is the first time you see the character. She's like cliche. She's like cliche American, like Taiki Shuttle, Uma Musume type cliche. And she made a comment that saying something was her personal 9/11. I was like, holy shit. It was so good. And then that, and then the Frieza cosplay, incredible. It was so good. Witch Hat Atelier is so good. That's the thing. That's what I was like, all right, I can finally start Witch Hat Atelier, or I can watch all these other shows that just came out. And I'm sorry, but I went with the shows that came out. But I will be watching Witch Hat. Don't worry. Don't worry. I've heard it's really good. Literally everyone glazes it. I will watch it. I do want to. The depression depiction is accurately. Yeah, no. It's like not romanticizing depression by any means. In fact, it makes like cigarette smoking look really bad. So it's good. It's time for friendship violence. Need to make space for Nanoha. I'm excited for more 100 girlfriends. It's funny. They did just like throw all the new characters in there, but then they're gonna like slowly introduce them. I still like Karane the best, and then Mimi is my second. I don't know if either of those are surprising. Are either of those surprising? Right? You ready for the twist, bro? Uh-oh. Oh no. Is it actually 100 girlfriends? Not yet, but soon. It's so well made. It's so self-aware. Like the fourth wall breaks constantly are hilarious. Like the characters make comments towards like the narrator and the audience, and like some other characters that haven't been around for a while. They're like, wait, what are you talking about? We're on 32 in the manga so far. Wait, what? Not even halfway through? Oh my god. Insane. Twist your neck. No, wait. No, wait. But yeah, so what I wasn't expecting to be a good season is at least opening up pretty well. What's up, Wendy? Welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing? How was the weekend? We're just chatting on new shows that are coming out. Like I said, like I wasn't expecting it to be that busy of a season, but it actually is. So I'm looking forward to a lot of other stuff. There's another Villainess show coming out too, I think next week, though I am an inept Villainess. So I'm looking forward to that. That'll be fun. Also, Shy, thank you again for the stream streak. I appreciate it. Hope you've been doing well. Magic Knight Ray Earth remake. What's that? That was just the elephant in the room. I don't know what you're talking about. Everything through ORS stages. Oh, I see that staring at me in the eye. I don't remember that. Was that the one with the dragons? Is that one with the dragons? This week is 37, Mr. O. Oh my god, there's 37 of them. Happy joy of everyone and 100 girlfriends. 100 girlfriends. We were just stuck on 100 girlfriends. Dragons and stoves. I don't remember the stoves part. I'd rather not get into that. Thank you. Earth is magical girls piloting mechs. Oh shit. Let's go. I'll have to look that up. I don't know if I've seen anything on that. But yeah, I don't know. All I know is I got my work cut out for me. I got a lot of shows. You
also good Silberneherze.
Also good Silberneherze. Is that how you pronounce it? You, thank you so much for the 9 months. Happy Benny baby to you. If we get a big UW in the chat for their kind support, thank you for the prime. I appreciate it. And El Captio, thanks so much for the 25 stream streak. Been forever since an upward streak. Let's go. No, I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Happy 100 girlfriends season to all of you. But yeah, no, feeling pretty good. Started the summer now, so the problem is like after the 4th of July, the summer just flies by. So I am still trying to like keep my weekends generally fairly open, because I've been trying to reconnect with like some friends I like no one ends up making time for, sort of thing. You know how it is, adult relationship stuff. So so that, and then like I ran into a family member on the 4th of July at the festival, which was really cool. So ended up spending time with them rather than like anyone else, which was cool. Some really buns it with their other season. Yeah, I mean, it's just hotter. That's all. You what?
You what?
And then I've also been I've been trying to finish up Metroid Dread, because I realized I never finished it. I was like probably 90% of the way through, so I was playing that earlier today because I heard a rumor that there might be another 2D Metroid coming out soon. So I'm trying to finish Metroid Dread because I bought that the first day it came out and then I never finished it. So it was my first time playing it in like 5 years. And I forgot how much of a banger that that game is. It's really fun, but I'm on the boss fight right now and that shit is hard. Every time I thought that I was done, it just came back for another phase. So all right. But the plot and the story is really interesting, I gotta say. I'm just on like a super big like sci-fi game kick. I think like between Metroid and Star Fox, I've been playing Star Fox off stream too. Like I'm just having a good time. I'm booted up like Pokopia in a bit, or any like visual novels, which is what I normally play. I've been playing Star Fox and Metroid. Who'd have thought? Like 1990s Nintendo. Your uncle had Nintendo. Exactly, yeah. Metroid Prime 4. I mean, I didn't even like I didn't even dislike Metroid Prime 4, but I know like it had its flaws and people disliked it. But because if you remember, we streamed the original Metroid Prime Remastered when it came out. Especially Food Up 3 Houses. I probably will soon because Fortune's Weed comes out in like 2 months, so I gotta get back into it. Golf, thank you for the 125 stream streak. Holy moly, guys. Thank you. That's at least 5. That's like at least 6, actually, I'd say. But yeah, no, Metroid Prime 4 wasn't even bad. Like I really enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. That's like more than 2. Yeah, exactly. Another decade of 3 houses run. Honestly, fuck, I would, if I could speed run whatever's I don't remember what chapter I'm on for my Crimson Flower playthrough, but if I could somehow speed run that, no, there's not enough. I was gonna be like, oh, maybe we could stream something. No, there's no chance. Every single run's like at least like 50 hours. Can't do it. Three houses yesterday at GDQ. Sorry, I was GDQ. About 60, at least that was GDQ. What's up, Moist? How's it going? Silver Surfer? Oh, game's done quick. I have what? How long did it take him to beat 3 houses on game's done quick? I guess like you could skip it, like if you actually speed run it, but they're not always speed runs, right? They do Don't they do like generally full playthroughs, but they're just like constantly like marathoning it? Like, I don't think they do like actual speed runs, but I could be wrong. I think I've seen them do like Final Fantasy. So I'll have to look that up then. Oh, it's almost all speed runs. Maybe it's just, maybe the timing that I was watching it wasn't really an opportunity for, I don't know. But I'm sure like if you didn't do any of the exploring, you skipped it, you just did lessons or something, you could probably do a run pretty quickly. Really, they'll do score showcase on games that can't be sped through. I guess that makes sense. It would kind of go against the name. So, I might go. What's going on? So I opened the stream larger than usual. I know we talked about this before, but I did not realize you kept it on the screen. Otherwise, I would have commented on it by now. I can't believe you had another woman's underwear on your stream during Swire's birthday. Unbelievable. I don't know what you're talking about. I feel like so today we're doing the Rise to Lake Silberneherze, or however you pronounce it. TTS, hold on. TTS pronounced it pretty well when you resubbed. Let me run that back. I believe I did see that. I can't believe I didn't think. I changed so much about my layouts and stuff too. Where is it? Let me replay this.
The username CHOO just subscribed. Also good Silberneherze.
Silberneherze. See, that's probably what it is. Silberneherze. No, I have things tiled on my screen. It's smaller, especially during starting stream. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Listen, everyone knows that this page here is just a dumping ground of absolute nonsense. We've had Satono Diamond down there for a while. I've had the Teto one for like 2 months now, taking up like 3 slots, and you can barely make out Ace's feet back there. Do it for him. Go white girl go. I couldn't even tell you the last time I even recognized that it was there. So Bill Nye's been there for like 3. Bill Nye's a staple. Vodka, what's going on? Welcome in. New job, so peak. I got time to go to the gym and get home before Benny starts reading. That's crazy, yo. Welcome in. Perfect timing. How are you doing? Crimson Flower world record 59 minutes and a half. What? Absurd. Azure Moon 111. Crimson Flower is the shortest, but still, what the fuck? I have to see that. I guess like you skip cutscenes, you skip all dialogue, you don't you only do require, I don't know. That's still crazy. Cinder Shadows 20 minutes. Cinder Shadows is fun. I actually really did like that. That would be one that we could do on a stream. Not in 20 minutes, but so. First Fires pennies, where are they? Listen, wouldn't you want it? Don't you want to know? He's busy. Made tea with them. That's crazy. Calzone knows better on the screen since we talked about it age ago during Spiders. Shut up. Should have an escalating channel point redeem to replace or add something to screen. Is there a way to do escalating channel point redeem? Because that would be hilarious. That would be so good. If you know of a way, Bluey, let me know. I have a bunch of like bots and tools. Like I've like mixed it up. Stream, what's this one called? Streamer bot, stream elements, all that stuff. So kill almost all your students to not celebrate their birthdays. So it's a Byleth speed. It's a Byleth solo run. Insane. Doesn't exist. Listen. Here's our deal. For any characters that gets canon panties in their art book, and I will put it on the screen. I will immortalize it forever. But unfortunately, there's only one, as far as I know. Like redeemable once per stream, increase the price each time it gets redeemed manually. Oh, so that's what I was doing with the League of Legends one. Well, panties or underclothes, full on underwear. Do we tell him? I still have to make the we still have to do a stream of what? Whoa. We still have to do a stream where we go through the lore book. I keep forgetting. No, we can't replace Bill Nye. God. Work your magic. Uh-oh. Flipping through the art books. Listen, get me. I'll put them all up. I'll line them up on the bottom. And then new people will come in and be like, what the actual fuck is this guy's problem? As if they couldn't figure it out right away, that there was something going on. Undiagnosed, but pretty sure. So. Anyway. Did I talk about our schedule for the week? I don't think so. So. Today we're doing Silberneherze. Tomorrow we got our spooky stream. The chat pick spooky stream. We're doing dredge. So we got the fish. I am going to incorporate that into the thumbnail. I forgot to make it though. And then on Wednesday we're going back to Fate because again, I think we are nearing the end there, which is exciting. Or the end of like the one route, whatever, you know what I mean. I'm holding you to this if I find A or Totter's underclothes. No. Hold on. It's got to be on par with Calc with what we have for Calcit. Anything more doesn't count. This fish, surely. Yeah. The fish. What if we get it commissioned, like an artist interpretation? That I don't know about that one. Do we have the fish as a? We do have the fish. There we go. Has to be official. Yeah, I think official. If you get it commissioned, I'll keep it in my binder. I love the Finn meme where he gets the red Tim's up. Yeah, right. The one where he's like calling. Or has like the, hold on. What's the one with the rose? And it's like I swear it's like a cat. Yeah, this one. Hold on. This is my favorite one. Fifth. J5th. Can you open up J5th's OBS? Let's see. Yeah, this one. I like this one. Fifth. But the one with him, the one with shoes on is funny too. You got Joel Finn, the fish in the bathtub. Fish is just a fish on the tile floor. So many fish. Give me all the fish. And both options are answer. Yeah, exactly. Fish mail first. So many fish. There's also the no, the one with him calling reminds me of fucking John Pork. Have you seen the videos of like old people being terrorized by John Pork? Like they hate his ass. That like I don't know what it is. They start tweaking out if you show them John Pork. I don't know what it is. They do not like it. I hate him too. Lee, I'm gonna send you John Pork videos. Is that okay? Or hold on, what if it's old people reacting to him? How about that? Is that fair? The John Pork incident 2026. What else is my timeline's been kind of nutty lately? What else has been? There's been some weird stuff. What I sent? Oh, I've seen Soggy. I sent them to you. People at the IRL house for the Botan show. That was cool. That was cool. All right. Finish my tea. Like a carbon copy. It's what it was based off of. Yeah. All right. Tea chugged. Jumping in. Google Play Games. You were just working before. I just chugged a whole tea. Refund that. Google Play Games. Do not make me. Do not make me. Boot up Moo player. Google Play Games. You were working as I started stream. I deliberately didn't start until. I can't believe this. Hold on. Where'd it go? brother. Moo Player, the game isn't updated, I don't think. And it has like keyboard shortcuts that I don't like. Bro. Close out. How was your game session? Fucking terrible, Google Play Games. It was awful. No, the game itself is working. It's not loading in OBS though. Still, I just restarted it. Bro. Keyboard shortcuts. No, yeah, like not when I'm trying to read the story, have it click all the shit on the screen if I bump my keyboard or like scroll with my mouse wheel accidentally. All right, I gotta fucking open up Moo Player, I guess. I hope I didn't uninstall it. You can edit them. If I can turn them off, that'd be great. I wasn't expecting to need to keep using Moo Player, to tell you the truth, so I didn't really look into it. Do I full screen it? Here we go. Moo Player, Google Play Games, kill yourself. PC client one. Anyway, what's the disadvantage? It's just not the official one, so like I'd rather not stream it if possible, or if it can be avoided rather. So yeah, see, it's just not even updated. Am I able to see like the settings and stuff? Oh, edit. Can I turn them off? Manage. I don't know. Keyboard. I turned off the key hints. No scheme. Maybe there we go. Okay, I think I did it. I think I fixed it.
Arknights.
I'm in. All right. Someone said something about a store, I think. Is there new stuff in the store? I gotta buy stuff already. Fuck. Do I gotta buy stuff? Who Play Games has it? Oh, does it really? There is? Is Moo Player gonna load? There we go. There we go. Yo, what? Rila Kuma? The Children of Versus? Oh my god. And Ifrit. Wait, what? Why's Ifrit there? The Rosa skin. Rosa. The Ifrit skin's really cute too. I'm confused on why she's there, but hey. Let's go. You. Cool. Easy. Easy. Very cute. Look at it. Still got her homophobia eyes. Give me the Ifrit one too. Ifrit deserves to go on a camping trip. Look at it. All right, we're gonna look in the backgrounds in a second. This skin is cute, I gotta say. I don't think I've ever used Jingchu though, and especially not Wan Ching. Really do not give a fuck about him. Let me get these. Hello. Well, let me buy him. Moo Player. It just crashes. I guess I could buy them through Google Play Games. Let me just run Arknights twice. I have to purchase it while I'm streaming. I have to purchase it while I'm streaming. That is the rule. Let me just fucking run the game twice. This kid's pretty tricky to make full use of. She's pure stream if the only healing she could do is skill 1. Skill 1 is skill 1 the big burst of heal? 75 SP. Dual wielding Arknights. Yeah, it's crazy. I hope I don't. Actually, no. I'm surprisingly not lagging. Okay. Good music going. Forgot if I wanted either of these. Let me see. I'm gonna grab them. I'm gonna grab them. Oh, it's gonna kick me out, isn't it? I can't be signed into 2 at once. Yeah, let me. Yeah, hold on. I had to quit out of 1. I'll get in trouble for that. All right, hold on. Let me buy these on Google Play Games. It's a sign to hop on Star Fox. I would love nothing more than to hop on Star Fox, to be honest. But actually, no. I really want to continue reading Silberneherze. Because that story has been really good, and we're only pretty early on, so. Okay. Google Play Games, Kill Yourself, Mumu Player, my best friend. All right, opening the game up again. Chotomate. All right. Pure Stream S1 also like numerically better, is it? I used Pure Stream during the last event. A decent amount. Silberneherze. Isn't there another E in there though? Silberneherze. Arknights. I think I've been saying his Silberneherze. I don't know. Was there something else? Did the Lone Trail UI come out? I don't want to use that, dude. I gotta buy it, but I don't want to use it. You know? It's a while for that to load. Shit. 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 The UI does look cool. UI does look cool. I'll do the UI. I'll put the background on for a second, but it's good. It's oh, they got the Morse code up there too. I don't know Morse code. I bet that translates to something that's bullshit. When I wake up, I log into okay, here at Astra. I remember. Yeah, I can't do this. I gotta change it. It's probably one of the. It's probably one of. I'm talking. It's probably one of the best songs that they put out, but still. All right, what else we got? Oh, free sofa. And then I gotta do shit in IS. Yeah, I gotta play IS6. Okay. It matched your wife color. It does actually. It does. The orange and black. It certainly means something. I'm sure it does. You see what I mean about Break the Ice and Silberneherze having long word counts but going relatively fast. They have really good pacing. Silberneherze, we only did 1 stage, so I can't say for sure. Break the Ice, I feel like was probably a little longer than I would have expected, but it wasn't bad. This one I do feel like will probably go a little faster. Oh, unsealed letter. All right, what else am I looking for? No, help. One day I'll learn how to navigate these fucking menus. Here we go. Okay. So. Choo-choo! So, where did we leave off? Let's see, we're picking up shortly after a few years after the events of Break the Ice, but they have built the statue by the lake, and they're having the ceremony. Harold's in town. Leto's in town. They made friends already. They're on the train, along with the Trilby Asher. And the Trilby Asher... Trilby Asher had one of the funniest moments where Degen Brecker's in the back of the train, just killed a bunch of beasts or something, hands all bloody. She's sitting in the car. Our man walks through, well, opens the door, sees her bloody, shuts the door, waits a second, opens the door again, and she's like, do you need something? Leto could be friend of both. Leto's great. I love Leto, and I need to remind you that I clocked the Leto and Arknights relationship frame one of Arknights. I said, this is Leto. And you're like, no. And what do you know? Leto shows up in the next story and she's like, hey, I'm looking for my dad. He looks like me. Hate you guys sometimes. Has LMD what happened? I haven't, I've had like multi-millions for a while. I haven't been a broke boy in a minute. Music's nice. It's so silly. It's fun. Harold got fondue rubs. He did get fondue rubs. He's funny. I like him. But yeah, probably the only important things to mention. And then I think I remember all the voices that we did. No, not auto deploy. What am I doing? Okay. All right. So we are doing RS2 before. Excuse me. Choo-choo. Let's keep it going. There they are. That's the honey drink I'm talking about. It got a sweet taste at first, but I didn't expect it to hit me so hard after. Oh my god, remember when she was like, where she got drunk with a bee hunter? It wasn't really all that bad, though. My friend said I was honey... She's talking about it. Said I was honey drunk, but in the end, I was as sober as can be, and she was totally wasted. Hey, Didishka. Hey, you listening? Oh. Forgive me, Rosalind. What did you just say? She was totally blitzed on honey. Look at her stupid zero thought smile. What's up, Nightmare? Welcome in. Relationship with Leto is, in the event was who her father was. It could only be literally one person, so I skipped all her parts. That's rude. I get the full thing. Oh, right, of course, on honey. Ugh, come on. If you have something on your mind, you should just deal with it. You're barely even here. How are we supposed to have a conversation? No, there's nothing more worthy of my attention than your story right now. Please, tell me more about honey drunkenness. If I recall correctly, they do offer special beverages made with honey on this train. Alright, that's enough. My eyes are pretty sharp. You've been acting weird since that guy in the hat showed up. Surprised she realized. Calculating a way to avoid giving her honey or boo. I don't know, he just kind of offered it. Like, here, kid, get drunk. What's up, Reaper? How you doing? Welcome in. What's new, you guys? Is he your friend? No, you don't look like friends. So you must be enemies? It's the only natural conclusion. Not quite. Perhaps the two of us can just barely be described as colleagues. We don't work for the same department of the company, however. Okay, so he's a colleague that you don't get along with, bumping into you on vacation. I love the way you describe it. Right then, Rosalind, I'll admit I'm a little worried my colleague may not get his work done quite satisfactorily, so please excuse me for a short while. By way of apology, I will secure for you a honey beverage. Its main ingredient is a Yarrag specialty, Highland honey. Each and every drop is Yarraganda's blessing, pure and unadulterated. I love Harold. He's gonna become my main. If he doesn't, I know he's the boss, but like if he doesn't end up being a huge prick, he might be my main medic. Really, I'm pretty much desensitized to all that Yarragander marketing talk, though. Without a doubt. But you did tell me your friend said you get honey drunk, so I'd like us to make a promise to one another. 1 bottle per day at most. Let's keep you from actually getting drunk on our trip. Lumen, I don't want to use Lumen. I don't care. I do like. I mean, I liked him in the story. Don't get me wrong. I like Jordy, but I don't really want to use him. My husband, if he wasn't married. The Lone Trail UI Morse code translates to good night. Oh, of course it does. That's evil. Haven't played much Arknights recently. Gotta hop back on, bro. Isn't there a limited banner coming soon? Why am I getting snitched on? It's not like I said Mizuki sucks. See, if I said Mizuki sucks, that would make sense. Snitches. There's no need for things to be so tense between us, Madam T. Genbrecker. Snitches. Her Grace's heart lies with Carlin trade, and she is also keenly interested in Yarek's continued development. It is my job to keep an eye on all aspects of the country. This is no different. There's no reason for you to be on alert. So your job description includes visiting train cabins. The changes this place has been through are quite shocking, are they not? From what I understand, they've deployed Victorian rolling stock on this route, extending from the foot of Mount Carlin to Lake Silberneherze. Can we be saying that twice in 5 seconds? Wait! No context is foul. I don't know if this is for sure our Trilby Asher guy. You know, the one from chapters like 11 through 14. What was his name? The poet. Whoa. Bellingham? Bellingham. Yeah. This series of trains has gone through significant modifications since its initial deployment. As the first to sow the seeds in all this, Her Grace is struck with admiration for Carlin Trade's technological improvements in these 3 short years. If Gnosis hadn't done all this, then Ensiodes would have been in deep trouble after speaking up for him. You're going to discuss technology with me. You're talking to the wrong person then. But if I Gnosis yourself, you might be interested. Most curious, madam. I did not expect to find you here, much less under these circumstances. Who exactly is it that necessitated your personal intervention? What kind of situation could be so urgent and precarious that you haven't even the time to change your blood-stained gloves? She was just killing beasts or something. I saw a couple of exclamation AKs. I'm just gonna avoid prowling eyes from yours truly. If you said something that wasn't CN spoilers that I missed, feel free to resend. I deal with a small issue, that's all. This is not the right time for your curiosity, Trobiasha, and I suggest you abandon it. I'm here looking for someone, and I don't want to dirty another pair of gloves for the time being. I mean no offense, and I don't mean to interfere with your work in any way. It's just, surely there must be someone important aboard. And if there is, if you wouldn't mind divulging some details for me, perhaps I could be of some assistance. I love him. Primitive defenses? Okay, cool. Oh, skin talk? Okay, no worries. I appreciate the concern. We'll see soon. We'll see soon. After all, finding people is one of the tasks that we handle on a day-to-day basis. Also, it seems like my keybinds, or at least the scroll wheel, still going on, and I really don't like that. You seem to be mistaken. Beg your pardon. Ensiodes might be willing to turn a blind eye to you sticking your nose here. That's his choice and none of my business.
Larry.
But I don't share his patience. Do you know what's so much nicer about Yareg than Casimir's? The place is cold, but consequently, there aren't as many insects around. She comparing him to a bug? The flying ones buzz around until you can't help but squash them dead. That's a threat. She just metaphorically threatened him. Now you'd best behave yourself, or I will act in Ensiodes' stead. Thank you for the advice. This is not advice, it's a warning. Alright, now she's direct. Alright! Enough chit-chat. Are you through wasting my time? But luck, the man I'm looking for is eavesdropping on the other side of that door. Harold! Ugh. Harold! No ultra capitalism, that's also something Yarag has over Casimir's. For now. Soon enough, though. It's not just metaphorical, not anymore. Well, actually, I don't know. He would have appreciated the poeticness. What's up, Ivy? Welcome in. How are you doing? You delete them, but why does Moo default bind scroll wheel? Google Play games to fight bonds nothing? Yeah, I'd rather like set up stuff if I wanted it. But like I said, like especially where like streaming and if like I'm moving my hands around and I don't want to progress the story, as long as I don't click my mouse button, it won't happen. But now there's like a few things, like I think even like an arrow key. No, arrow keys must not work. Okay, maybe it's fate that does that too. To poetically run you through with a sword as tall as you are. Hold on, wait a second. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just, you know, hypothetical speaking, right? Madam T. Genbreaker. Before he can finish his sentence, a flash of cold white light sweeps past his field of vision. The pressure the Trilby Asher managed to exert is suppressed within himself. The signature hat on his head is suddenly split in two down its brim, at last revealing a hint of the fear the disguised spy is feeling. Face reveal! The woman's hand rests on her weapon, apparently casually. Her gaze makes it clear to the Trilby Asher that right now he is prey to a ferocious beast. I don't want this train decommissioned. Don't make me say it again. Out of the way. If you'd rather I make my own way, that would be fine too. Damn. Raw power. Get him. Epidermically speaking. Lines are caps lock to activate a skill and space to pause the game. Those are pretty good. No, I could see like I'm sure it would be helpful, but I don't know. I don't care that much. This has certainly got to be a joke. The Black Knight in the flesh and Cachemires, they would print the image of the bloodied Black Knight on rare foil cards. Set the Trilby Asher aside, even the Black Knight is on this train. Oh, and me, a Victorian Viscount, personally named by the Black Knight as the one she's looking for. What a star-studded cast, inconceivable. I need somebody to tell me right now this is all some kind of impromptu entertainment. That's what I need. Lisbon, I need you to check for me right now if Colin Trade has made any strange moves. No, never mind. First, make sure our men are safe. Our men? They're all fine in the barracks. We all went back after we chauffeured you to the station. Saw nothing strange whatsoever. But Jefferson and the lads are not back yet from their drinking contest. I'll have someone find them right now. What's the matter, Harold? The way you're talking, something up? Everything is fine for now. For now. I hope I'm merely overthinking this. Anyway, confirm their status and have them report immediately. Even if they've drunk themselves to death, pick them back up and get them to report in before they drop dead again. Understood, I'm on it. Oh, Yaragander, if you're really omnipresent and omniscient as the people here say, now is the time for you to appear. Please don't abandon a faithful traveler. If I can't be a good proper guest, I may have no choice but to be an unwelcome guest. Cut to Yara and Pramanik scene. Not quite. Made Pokemon cards out of Jija, unsurprised. It's like, yeah, it's like baseball cards. By Schwartz, could believe it. Credits to the movie list: Trilby Asher, The Black Knight, Harold's Craigavon, special guest Leto, featuring who else was on the train? The annoying kid. Like funny hat man. So that's the gist of it. The signal here is kind of wonky. I gave it a try, but I almost got no signal at all in the cabin. It's a little better in the corridor. Good thing Aurora set this up for us ahead of time. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have a way to get in touch. What could happen to me? Relax, I'm fine. Alright, I'll leave it to you to get in touch with the land ship. Say hello to the others for me. I'll hang up now, later. This should take care of it. Rosalind. What? Oh, it's you. You spooked me. What are you doing? Are you running from somebody? Terribly sorry, but now is not the time to discuss this. Rosalind, why don't you stay in the cabin? I wanted some fresh air. Got a problem with that? Oh, not at all. Fresh air is a fine thing. It's just... a shame. Seems you won't have much time for an explanation. Rosalind, you go on back to the cabin. Wait, no you can't. The Trilby Asher has already seen you. Besides, he said she looked familiar. Trilby Asher? You mean your colleague with the weird hat? Everyone's hating on his hat! Yes, exactly. That's him. I ran into some small trouble, Rosalind. Let me say this now. It was not my intent to bring you into this mess, however. I don't want some strange man to come propositioning you because he's failed to find me. Huh? Propositioning? I just ignore those weirdos, and if they can't take a hit, I sock them right in the nose. Not a bad idea. If you ever find the chance, please do. But there are certain men who don't give up simply because they've been punched in the face by a young lady. So I'd like to offer you an invitation to the dining car, to sample the honey beverages there and evade the stubborn flirts. So you mean you want to drink honey with me? Yes, let us proceed to imbibe the honey drink. And you want to run all the way there? Ha! Yes, let us proceed to run all the way there. Heh, they've almost caught up to you, haven't they? I can hear their footsteps. You really aren't hiding none of it. I said as much. I would never lie to a lady. Alright, I've got no idea what kind of ruckus you guys are stirring up, but it sounds pretty fun. I'm in. Pleasure to have you on board. Then without further ado... Now, quick, we have to run. Relax, I'm fine. How many stages before something goes to shit? Probably a half a stage. It'll be in this after story. I'd see that PV portion. Dude, D-Gen running in the train was so funny. I said it just at the start last time, and we only read a little bit because we were preoccupied with like operator records and stuff, but I have high expectations for this story. I'm already really enjoying it. All right. RS2 after. D-Gen running very fast. Someone clip it. Someone get it. You're gonna get a CG of them running, imagine. It's so good I'm holding on to 2 posts. You're double fisting them. Look, you can see the mountain outside. My god, it's way too close. Is that what the Yerags call Carlin? Doesn't matter, it's gorgeous. Say, can you close the window? Huh? The wind's too strong. I'm starting to have trouble even speaking. Come on, exaggerating much? It's not that bad. You can take it. Really? You seriously don't feel cold at all? Look at you. You barely have pants on. He's right. Hey, watch what you're saying, you hooligan. The tights I'm wearing are thick enough to keep me warm. Not like that lame getup you're wearing. Oh! That's crazy. Bro's yee-ass haircut. Ow. Fine. Whatever you say. Now get in here. I'm about to take a selfie. Oh, come on. Get his ass. Huh? Hey, did you hear something just now? Sprinting steps. Ladies and gentlemen, good day, good day. Frightfully sorry for interrupting your leisurely sightseeing. Please head back to your seats for the moment and make way. All right, cut it out with the fancy talk. We don't have time for that. Sorry, everyone, out of the way. Rosalind, that is no way for a lady to speak. Rosalind, not so rough. You're about to tear my sleeve off. What kind of Yerag tradition is this? Should we run up the train like that? That can't be a tradition, can it? Sounds so stupid. I'm not doing it. Whatever, let's take our selfie. Look at the camera. 3, 2, 1. I've never been one for tag. I can't say I'm a fan either. Perhaps we can sit down for a nice conversation. You're the guilty ones trying to run. Well, you guys are like neck and neck, aren't they? The Trilby Asher was in the PV too, right? I'm pretty sure I caught a glimpse of him. Very fast D-Gen Brecker running at incredible speed. Please make that. Or like blade to neck. Internet so delayed. Reaper, are you on mobile? And you better keep running. Don't stop. Skedaddling. Oh, by the way, the segment coming up in 5 minutes offers the best views. If you want to take pictures, there's a better opportunity coming up. She's still tour guiding? Oh my god, Karen would be so proud. Karen would be so proud. Enjoy your trip. The smile too. I don't know if she smiled at all during Break the Ice. Maybe a little bit. She smiled in the manga. The manga, she was really expressive. She was really cool in the manga. And who were those people? No clue. but you might just be right. Maybe Yarag has some kind of tradition of running laps up and down the train. Well, when in Londinium, as the saying goes. What's wrong, babe? You've been spacing out for a while. My picture, my picture. What about it? The lady just now said we should wait another 5 minutes for better scenery. Might as well listen to her. That's not what I'm talking about. Look, I got a picture of that lady's face. She looks kind of familiar. Like I've seen her before somewhere. But that's not the point. The important thing is her outfit's just so cool. I'm gonna treasure this picture. Bro just got replaced. Let me show you all something. This is the famous Yarag fondue. Made with the finest local cheeses to give its full-bodied flavor. You won't find this taste anywhere outside of Yarag. Is it really that amazing? Come on, hurry up. Ooh, wait, Rosalind. Get the fondue. Pardon me, ladies and gentlemen. The fondue's taste is fine indeed, but I recommend adding some pepper for a richer flavor. Pepper? Who was that? Again. So is this how train trips go in Yarag? It's just like my friends told me. Very unique. Man, this is something else with pepper. I love it. We're all here. I caught them all. Thanks to all of you, I finally caught every last foul beast. I don't even know how to begin to show my appreciation. Oh my god, this guy's about to get the he's gonna be the cabbage guy from Avatar. They're gonna run into him and the foul beasts are gonna go all over the place. You're gonna have to catch them all again. The conductor, damn! Make sure your sacks are tied tight this time, old man. Whoa. I'll pretend this never happened, but only just this once. Remember, no pets allowed on our trains. This can't never happen again. Yes, of course, of course. Oh, youngin', what's the rush? Ma'am, please don't run on the train. Hey, you with the funny hat, watch it. Oh no, my foul beast got loose again. My cabbages! My cabbages! Oh, it was predictable, but the delivery was great. What the hell? What are you doing here? My foul beasts! My cabbage! What the hell's with these blind boxes? I'm not pulling the limited one at all. Poor gambling guy. Just one more try. They're gonna catch up to you guys. Hey, watch it, morons. You'll break my blind boxes. Ah, it's the limited one. No! Legion? This is the end of the line. The last car. Let's call it quits with this game of chase. Madam, you've won. The outcome is all but certain. I hope we can... You talk too much. Ah! I don't have time. Don't worry, Chobiash. I won't forget that you want to talk. I'll be back later to have a one-on-one chat with you. Now, what'd you do to him? Out. I'll get you out. Hey, lady, I'm over here. All this dust on the ground. So did you need me for something? It's not you that I'm looking for. Huh? But there's no one else here. Ouch! Don't move. Enough of this charade. What charade? You've got it all wrong. Quiet down, will you? I'm trying to keep you out of sight. Don't pull my hair. Look at her face. Live degen reaction, yo. I gotta try and see if I can do the hold on, I'm gonna try and fix the keybind stuff really quickly if possible. Is there any way that I can? I don't think so. Yo, something just happened outside and literally my entire apartment's floor of dogs just started barking. Other people's dogs are annoying. I don't think I can... Man, I don't think I can disable the scroll wheel. Unfortunately. Live DJ reaction. Someone make one. Happy 6 of 7. What the? Unbelievable. Telling you, man, the first 3 nodes of this event are genuinely funnier than 90% of the rest of the game. I mean, there's always the humor moments, but been consistently pretty good. There are some other good ones. Some of the summer ones were pretty lighthearted. Like Docil's was pretty lighthearted too. That one was fun to read. As was parts of, oh god, well, what was the name of the one with Ceylon? I always forget the name of that one. Lung Wrath, yeah. The ultimate straight man curse to exist in a nation of all goobers. Look, she's all business. But I don't know. She was the tour guide. Surging Flame. Yes, thank you. Heart of Surging Flame. Heart of Surging Flame had some lighthearted moments too. Specifically the stuff with like the Doctor and Elysium and Helliger. So, but she gets funnier. I love that one frame of Silver Ash carrying drunken Gnosis puking and her just sitting there nicely. Like she's sitting there so nicely, so properly. I think Dust commented on it in Discord, and I was like, yeah, I'm surprised she's not man-spreading, honestly, but it was very nice. You're from Rhodes Island? Huh? I am. You know about Rhodes Island? Are you one of the friends of the Doctor made on Rhodes Island's last trip here? The friends? No, I'm not. Enough. I don't have time to chat. Show yourself before my patience runs out. Forget it, young lady. Just let me out. Ha! I'm touched by the fact that you would go to such lengths to help me, Rosalind, but wasn't that a bit too cruel of you? Eek, my hair, my mustache. I'm going to try and do my best to pronounce every word as Harold would. Like, he wouldn't say mustache, he'd say mustache. Anytime CHOO is on screen is peak 2. True. Yeah, Dungeon Meshi event was good too. She gets funnier, like the sheer everything. DJ's sitting very polite. Someone make these emotes, and we'll get them uploaded. Where's that lanky ass Maine Coon hiding in a train car? He got thrown under a seat or something. I don't know. Finally. What? So you two know each other? Ahem. I wouldn't say we know each other. We've merely met a few times. Madame Dijon Brecker, it's been a while. I must have rather embarrassed myself. Save the pleasantries. Kragavon, Leon from the mountain needs to see you urgently. Leon's? See me? Hold on, it's Leon's who's looking for me, not you. He asked me to come find you, that's all. Why is he so eager to see me? Now that you mention it, I seem to have forgotten something. You forgot Lily is still waiting for you. Who's that? Right, Lily. Who's Lily? No way, you forgot your mistress? Mistress? No, not a mistress. Lord Viscount, you may well damage Victoria's image if you conduct yourself in this way. Oh, business over here. Hey, you were told to shut up. If the Viscountess and your daughter were to learn about this. Whoa, what a scumbag. Hold on. Damn it, bloody Asher. It's not what you think. Lily is... I can't believe he's got a mistress, guys. Oh my god. Leto about to drag his whole family name.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will soon be arriving at our terminus, Lake Silberneherze Station.
Please be sure to take all your belongings with you and alight via the exits in the front and back of each car in an orderly fashion. Thank you for riding the Saintus Express. You haven't wasted too much time, but you'd best climb the mountain and find Leon's as soon as you get off the train. He's waiting for you. Maybe we should split up here. Momochka wouldn't like me traveling with you. I feel like I've heard Leon's before, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. No, Lily's not human. You're even going to badmouth her like that? No. Even I'm cracking up now. Oh, my chest hurts. Lily's a burden beast. A burden beast? I see. Did I not mention it before? Shelby Asher, would you stop playing dumb? Do you expect me to believe your spies have never reported on my actions in Yarag? Sorry, but the name of the burden beast you nurse back to health is not important enough for me to remember. So he's not a scumbag, and he's not in danger. I thought it was a life or death thing with us getting chased and all that. Rosalind, this has to do with my reputation. How much more time do you want to waste? Did I not mention it before? Lily's a good name, though. At least that's how Leto took it, and I mean, she could have like tripled down there. She could have been like, "You're into burden beast? What would your wife say about that?" Pure of heart, maybe, and dumb of ass. Everyone aboard. Red man, dude. I do love his sprite when he's tweaking. Don't just stand there like an idiot. The train is entering the station. Good job. All right, on to the next one. Oh, I forgot to read that one. Same train, different destination, it was called. Same train, different destination. True understanding is hard to achieve, even when someone speaks the same language. RS3. Temporary stop. Accidents happen all the time while traveling. Unexpected temporary stops are among the most common. I feel like if it would do that. Female old pianist. Low-key, not wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've arrived at our terminus, Lake Silberneherze Station. Located in the center of a basin, clear and scenic, Lake Silberneherze is one of the gems of Yarag. Legends say that it is the first tear to shed by Yaragander. In winter, one can walk on the frozen surface and see into the depths of the lake. The newly built statue of Yaragander stands on an island in the middle of the lake, watching over Yarag and her people. Ladies and gentlemen, we've arrived.
Yeah! Toby Asher CG! Fuck ass cat man CG! Degen CG! Where's Leto? So, it's all a misunderstanding. No secrets, no assassinations, no VIP on the train, no nothing. If there's any VIP that got me on this train, it was you. Viscount Harold Kraigovon, a renowned bird and beast veterinarian who has become a household name amongst the pastoralists. Bird and beast veterinarian? Aww. Ahem. I'm honored. I beg your pardon, Madame Degenbrecker. It was hard not to make certain interferences from the blood on your gloves. Blood? Should I explain? I guess I could tell you, if you really want to know. I do, please. Lily's birthing wasn't easy. It was premature. She bled a lot, and I had my hands full. Did afterbirth on her hands, and she thought... I thought she just, like, killed a bunch of things before. I thought that's what it was from. Because there was a scene right before that. Sister, you gotta explain more. You are female old pianist. What? Premature? She bled? That's no laughing matter. How's my girl? I performed first aid, but she needs a professional follow-up. Leon says he trusts you the most, Kraigovon. It's up to you now. I'll be there in 2 shakes of a beast's tail. You look disappointed. Were you expecting something else? Fine enough by me. I can live up to those expectations. There's no need for that. So, what's the misunderstanding? Ah, well, Lake Silberneherze is a nice place, isn't it? Particularly on a sunny, clear day like this, when even the air smells particularly fresh. The Victorians always talk about the weather when they're trying to change the subject. Oh! I must have heard this a few thousand times by now. Forgive me, we learned from a young age to use Victoria's awful weather as a conversation starter. That's true! That's true! That's what the UK does. Kindly refrain from besmirching the good name of Victoria, my lord. So honorable, Mr. Trilby Asher. Hey! Why are you guys still standing around chatting? Is our little misunderstanding all cleared up now? Of course, of course. Nothing would have happened if not for some alarmist amongst us. Among us?! I don't think I can. I think all that already got cut off. She's in a hurry. Life or death for the Burnaby's. Good. Down to earth and reasonable. Those are things I'm supposed to do. My eyes are like going cross-eyed trying to read this from the small chat window. There's fist fights with Avalanche. Measure her abilities recreationally. Like doing a backflip on her back. Does she have a 10th year anniversary of her feast and she'd not show up? She is funny. This chase is just a good jog and she doesn't give a fuck about it. Yeah, he wasn't even in the PV for that. Nuclear powered roommate for the community. Order than this spot. It was good. Among Us. What's with characters and their tendency to just not say things? So many people just don't communicate. They're bad at communicating. Calcit, Opianis, Minar, Dgenbrecker, because it's funny. I mean, you're right. Among Us. Whatever. As long as it's all cleared up now. Running up and down a train was fun, but I've had enough of eating dust under a table. I went ahead and had a look. A tour guide gave me 2 maps. She hid under a table? They definitely saw Harold just like shoved under the table, like his big ass purple coat. Lake Silberneherze is just down the street from here. Should we go now? Well, dreadfully sorry, Rosalind, but I'm afraid I won't be able to keep my promise. There's a lady who needs me at her side right now. Lily's a burden beast, right? Not some Victorian noble code word. She's still on his ass. Perish the thought. Fine. Go see your Lily. I can take care of myself here. Rosalind, what's that look on your face? You're such a kind, thoughtful girl. Is he crying? Come, let's exchange contact information. You must find me. Should you ever need anything, I'm ever at your service. And I'll keep an eye out for your father. Handsome Yarg fellow, you said. Thanks for that, Didishka. Alright, you guys get back to your chat. I'm gonna get going. Such a lovely young lady, so strong and cheerful even after losing her mother. A handsome Yarg fellow. Oh, you heard. Rosalind came to Yarg to find her long-lost father. It's a touching story. I hope her efforts bear fruit. Father. Does she know, and is she not going to say anything? Is that what she said? Well, now that our misunderstanding has been resolved. Madame Dgenbrecker, I'm a huge fan of your work. Could I perhaps beg your autograph? No time. I'm leaving. Take care of Lily. Wait, Madame Digenbrecher. She's gone. The Black Knight does not seem to take much pride in Glory's past. Small wonder, considering the manner in which she was exiled from Cashmere's. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot she was still here. My poor man. My poor dude. One of the top characters in the whole Victoria arc is relegated to a shadow. He gets no respect. He was so good. He was so good. He was literally one of the best characters. No respect. Yeah, stacks up. It's crazy. There's be disrespect. That's not true. Get out of here with that, down cat. I'd be on MySpace, young lady. How do you do, fellow kids? People need help with their lives. That yeah, listen, she's got her priorities. She's a working lady now. She takes business very seriously. Shady ass with the weird hat. Honestly, I'll be surprised if bro doesn't take off the hat by the end of this. See, everyone's got a problem with him. Literally, there being the strongest champion Cashmere has ever seen. She's using the power as a nuclear warp drive to do things like help people take care of livestock and give tourism advice. Find an avalanche for funsies. And copy scripture when she's bored. And she helps her friends when they're drunk. When they're drunk. That's all. She chill like that. She likes this job. She doesn't want to lose this job. She doesn't want to get kicked out again. Honestly. Not to get super psychoanalytical, but what if it is like a little bit of like a comfort thing? Like she's finding solace in this job. She don't want to have to move again. She likes this place. Better than Cat. She doesn't want to have to move again. He's Trilby Asher. The Duke of Casher probably rigged a bomb to behead him if he takes. Shit, I didn't consider that. It's literally in his name. That's a good point. That's a fair point. This is so mean. I'm sorry, I forgot you were still here. I didn't want to inadvertently offend the Black Knight. Glad to know you're so self-aware. It was my mistake. I should have been more careful with my words. But do you really believe Madame Digenbrecher's reasoning? The Black Knight has ever been Silver Ash's loyal lieutenant from the moment she left Cashmere's and followed him to Yerag. She's been in the mountains lately, training a new unit of troops for Carlin trade. I forgot she was training the Shagata. The hat is actually him. Yeah, it's just like Jotaro. It's actually just merged with his head and hair. We also have reports of unusual goods moving in and out of Yerag involving materials of a sensitive nature. Your point? I'll conjecture at this time. But you have your suspicions too, don't you? That's why you kept the young Rosalind's contact. Looks like your time in Victoria has instilled you in a pathological mistrust of others. What a shame. That is my profession, after all. I will report today's events to the Duke, exactly as they happened. Wait! Allow me to remind you once more, my lord. You have a duty you are obligated to carry out. Do not fail her grace. This is not a sightseeing trip. Have you given Carlin Trade's proposal some more thought, Mr. Taylor? I understand Matterhorn is taking you to see our mines and factories. Are you satisfied with what you've seen from Yerag and Carlin Trade? I have no complaints about your company, Mr. Silverash, but you're a businessman too, I'm sure you understand. It was a Colombian magistrate. I would have few reasons to harbor any doubts if it was Carlin Trade I was dealing with. But if I'm to deal with the government of Yerag, which we know little about, I do feel that more due diligence is in order when it comes to a project of this size. Of course. I saw Victorian soldiers on the streets a few days ago. There's no conflict brewing between Yerag and Victoria, is there? I assure you that no harm will come to you in Yerag. Take your time, Mr. Taylor. Yerag won't disappoint you. Excellent. I look forward to a fruitful partnership, Mr. Silverash. You will continue to serve as Mr. Taylor's guide tomorrow, Matterhorn. Attend to any need he has, within reason. Yes, sir. But are we really going to work with him? I forgot he was Southern. Look, he looks so tan now. What? Why was he so white and break the ice? You don't think he'd be a good partner? It's not my place to judge. However, he has found various excuses to put off signing the contract while here in Yareg, and went back on his word more than once on profit sharing. I fear, indeed, he is a shrewd merchant. Yareg has no choice but to work with shrewd merchants at present, while these same shrewd merchants have their pick of options. My job is to make Yareg their only choice. Sir. Go and check on Degenbrecker's recruits. Have them escort Mr. Taylor. Yes, sir. I do want to have a chill job and enjoy my days in tranquility, right? Next episode, you see the hat change? No. Head is infused. She likes her job of being in Yarg. She isn't like I love my job, must let everyone know about it. Some other characters might be. I think, well, she mentioned, or you could see that at the end of the manga, in my opinion. She's happy on this everyday mundanity, right? It's like the little things sort of thing, right? No neural driving societal change. Simply content with owning herself further than achieving any sort of lofty goal. She doesn't have one. Well, yeah, I mean, she kind of like, you know, attained a goal and look where that got her, right? So, you know, she tried that and it didn't end well. So what's the point? I can see that point of view. And see this. Yes. Look at that. You're using a communicator. I thought you didn't like these long-range methods. She hates technology. I just don't like to be contacted. So real. So real. I hate when people call me. There's something you should know, Enciodes. I ran into a girl from Rhodes Island on the train to Lake Silberneherze. You enter into new partnership with them. Look at this background. I don't know if we've seen this one before. This reminds me of Reverse 1999, actually. Like they had a background that looked just like this. Like in the first act. Yarrick Snow Cheese, Bird and Beast accessories, Saintess portraits, all Yarrick specialties, get them here. Bird and Beast blind boxes, limited edition, while supplies last. It's so lively here. What are they selling? Portraits of the Saintess, that's not what Praminix looks like. No, girlie, the Saintess personally approved this portrait. It's the real deal. Right, whatever you say. I'll have some snow cheese then. Is that the most popular treat? I might have had some when I was little. You're a local. You could say that. Should have said so. Don't buy the snow cheese. Huh? That's for tourists. We don't buy that stuff. This shaved cheese is much cheaper and tastes pretty much the same. Wait, aren't you just ripping off tourists then? Hey, don't put it like that. Look at the packaging on this snow cheese. See how nice it is? That's what the tourists want. Something nice and classy looking. All I'm doing is making a few francs off the packaging. It's not like I'm selling inferior stuff. The cheese itself is first rate. I guess you have a point. You're like both too trusting and still suspicious of people at random times. Whenever on a mute an option, do not disturb is pretty useful. I just don't think they have such functionality on the iPhone -13 that they have. Female pianist. I swear I used to mistake Arknights with Reverse 99. Aesthetically and like style wise of the story, I could see that. For hatred of Lithanian, I don't think we've heard too much from the source though, right? I think only Bree. I don't think she's talked too much about Lithanian. Mostly talks about Yareg. I mean, sorry, about Keshimir's. Right? I think there's more other people talking about her in relation to Lithanian. Unless I'm misremembering. I love the shaved cheese then. Can I ask you something else too? Is there a man in Yareg that everyone agrees is the handsomest? That's what you're going off of? You're gonna start a damn, like, men's fashion show to try and find him. The handsomest man, huh? Well, I'm a pale roach, but I'm not gonna lie. Sir Enciodes has got to be the handsomest fellow in Yareg. Fucking my man, let's go. You know ball. Enciodes, wait, Silver Ash? Yeah, the patriarch of the clan Silver Ash. No way, it can't be. I feel like She is considering it for a second. She's like, no, it can't be. How about another guy? Anybody else? Never mind. Just a random thought. Forget I asked. How about something else? The mountain by the shore of Lake Silberneherze? Does it have a name or something? Oh, that's Mount Fugen. It's famous for its romantic atmosphere. Lots of young couples go there. Young couples? They say any couple that watches the sunrise there will stay together forever. What's that old saying again? Yereg's love is like the unmelting ice. Humbug, if you ask me. But lots of tourists go there. They hang the golden lock of love or something. Oh, now that I think of it. Sir Arknights likes to go there to hunt, and he's none too happy about all the tourists who get in the way. There we go. She's got a lead. All right, here's the money for the cheese. Thank you. Come again. Go find Arknights. Look, it's the statue of Litterby. The statue of Litterby. These backgrounds are cool. You like them. They're gonna call Silver Ash Daddy? Missing out, right? Man speaking facts, right? Is what you're talking the horse arc about her background? Yeah. I just know, like, well, they said, like, she, couldn't use any art, so she basically was, like, you know, exiled from there, effectively. And she got exiled from Cashmere's, too. Wow, it's the Undertaker helping the farmer with the cow's birthing. Cool. Then 3 days later on the train, you see two very terrified people running down the wagon, and behind them, the actual Undertaker. Hot pursuit. I'm Mach 5, but with a face. Who is this person they're quoting? This little talk about Lithanian doesn't like the place. Yeah, see that? I think that's part of the reason why she's like she likes this this lifestyle. It's tame and comforting, and hopefully doesn't run the risk of getting exiled and needing to find a new place to live. The statue of Litterby. Have you seen that video? So this is the Lake Silberneherze that Mamochka always talks about, and that's Mount Fugen. Not a bad view, but Ursus has icy lakes just like it. Oh, the ice goes pretty deep. Is that the statue of Yeragander? Can't see the face. Wow, it's big, all right. Wonder how much stone they used to build it. Who's this gonna be? Is this gonna be Arktos, or is this gonna be like Yera? Stone. Our Yeragander statue wouldn't settle for stone. Huh? Sirius! Gotta hand it to you. You've got good taste. This is the best spot to admire Yeragander's statue. Who might you be? I'm... That's not important. What's important is what you just said. Yeragander's statue isn't made from any old stone. We use the finest materials to express our love for her. The finest, huh? Like what? Like I said, the finest... Ow! What? Did you bite your tongue? It's a secret, of course. Can't just go around blabbing to tourists. I can't tell you the details, but anyway, just know it's really amazing. You almost let it slip. Just almost. Fine. You didn't say anything. Well, enjoy the view. I gotta get going. Oh, hey, wait up. What is it this time? Hey, you're a tourist, right? Yeragander's statue getting officially unveiled right here the day after tomorrow in the morning. If you're still in Yereg, you won't want to miss it. Now you're just talking to yourself. Who knows what's gonna happen in 2 days? Makes no difference looking at it today. Of course it makes a difference. The Saintess is officiating the ceremony herself. You might even get to see Yeragander in spirit. Or in the flesh. Say, what's your name? Rosalind? Full name? Tai Nevinusima. What does that mean? I feel like it's like an oy vey type. I don't think she likes her. Or is that the name? Means you are unbearable. You are insufferable. Man, if Leno's getting annoyed with someone. Or Sirius. Nevinosima. Ursine. Rosalind Tatinova Larina. Alright, Rosalind, I'll make this official. She didn't even call her by her full name. She would try to pronounce it. I, Sirius Browntail, formally invite Rosalind Tatianova Larina to attend. There she go. To attend the unveiling ceremony for Yaragander's statue that takes place in 2 days' time. Then you'll know that this Yaragander is special. There's no other like her. You sure are confident. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Cute. Wait, I haven't given you the invitation letter yet. Why are you in such a hurry anyway? Said her full name back. Wait, did she? No, they were good. They were good. They were good. I was worried for a second. Cirrus, younger sister of the Browntail matriarch, frequently visits other countries on behalf of Yareg in recent years. Did she arrange for Rosalind to be here? I should find a way to eavesdrop. Sir, you've been standing in front of my stall holding that newspaper of yours for 5 minutes. The cliche PI hold a newspaper. I need you to buy something or move out of the way. Oh, pardon me. 1 Burden Beast milk tea. A lot, please. Incredible. Midar moment. Alright, I guess that takes care of that bitch Retotos' job. Makes no sense. Why do I have to keep an eye on some kid? Even talk to her, no less. Gotta say, the girl looks slightly familiar. Russ? Are you sure you don't need my help? Yucatan, leave it to me. I got this. Let's go. I want Retotos to tell me what the deal with that Rosalind girl. Does she know? Does she know? All right, moving on to the after. As if people couldn't figure it out yet. Come on. Come on. All right. R3 after. Make a pretty good time. Come, Rosalind, let's learn how to pray to Yaragander. Close your eyes, put your hands before your chest, and call out Yaragander's name silently in your heart. Good job, Rosalind. You're Mama and Papa's sweetheart, Rosalind. Mama can never regret giving birth to you, no matter what people might say. May Yaragander bless... The Yaragander looks even bigger up close. So that's what she looks like. Pray to Yaragander. What did Momochka teach me again? No, I can't remember. I mean, it all happened before I was 3. I guess I should start praying. Close my eyes. What do I do with my hands again? Who's this gonna be? This is gonna be Yara, isn't it? Stretch your right palm out flat and place it before your chest. Oh, it's an old man. Oh my god. Elder devotee. Old ass man. In Yaragander's presence, we close our eyes that do not truly see and bow our overly proud heads. Drive stray thoughts from our minds and recite Yaragander's name in our hearts. Come, child, after me. He's got very detailed eyes for a random NPC, and he's got bear ears. Could he be related to Arknights? Okay. Leto closes her eyes again. Her vision goes dark, but her senses seem to vastly expand in an instant. Behind her, the old devotee begins to praise Yaragander's name in his raspy voice. Oh, he canonically has a raspy voice. Thank you for the hydrate. And I think I missed one from Bluey earlier, too. Yaragander grants us springs that quench our thirst and fruit that sates our hunger. Yaragander grants us ice and snow that freeze catastrophe. Kind and gentle Yaragander, watch over us and Yareg. The sensation of wind brushing past her cheek seems to grow with the chanting, the snowy wind roaring in her ear. A sense of familiarity rising from a place that Leto does not know takes her down memory lane. What's up, Dr. Administrator? Hello, priestess lovers. Mods, steal their kneecaps. Yaragander, I'm not your follower, and I don't need your blessing. But if you really do protect your believers, please protect Momochka. I wouldn't have come if she didn't ask me to. No, that's not good enough. What? Yaragander! Yaragander, please protect my mother. She's a devout follower of yours. She told me how great Yareg is. I'll see how great it is for myself. What's that about? Is that what Yareg prayers are like? These guys from Colombia? Excited tourists? You. Okay, that's good. What are you doing, girl? Praying, of course. I mean, it's better to pray aloud, isn't it? Make sure Yaragander can hear me. Listen, she's not wrong. Yeah, the Colombian NPCs. Yeah, I recognize their ass from Harvard. Just get kneecap stolen. Don't want to leave behind any regrets, you know? She's not wrong. Listen, Yara will actually hear her if she screams it. One of her little rocks might hear it. Oh, and thanks for teaching me. Oh, I suppose Yaragander is hardly one to be picky about petty details. No need to thank me. I do the same every time I see the Statue of Liberty. Yaragander sounds like a pretty nice lady. Just like you, Bajushka. Letta removes her hand from her chest and takes one last look at the imposing Yaragander statue before turning around to descend the steps. The old devotee sees her face clearly for the first time, the visage before his eyes under the sunlight. I knew he's gonna recognize her. The curves of her cheeks, the height of her nose, the shape of her lips. A sense of familiarity washes over the old man. It's you. You're... What? No, it's nothing. I've seen plenty of tourists in my time, but no one who's done what you did. Really? Did I do something weird? What's your name? Rosalind? It's Rosalind? Rosalind. How old are you, Rosalind? Me? Almost 20. People just ask her, like, hey, girl, what's your name? How old are you? What's your social security number? And she just reads it out loud. Are you Yarag? You can tell? You look like... Yes, you really do. Well, you called it. I was born here, but I spent my whole life in Ursus. This is my first time back. I guess only half of me is Yarag. You grew up in Ursus. Ursus, that's good too, yes. Why have you come to Yarag then? Finally, a lead. Batodos! So slay. Alright, stick to what you're doing. No, actually, that's enough. Too much is suspicious. The girl, it's a long story. I'll tell you over dinner or something. Talk to you later. Alright, satisfied. For now. Gnosis! Do not disrupt my thought process. Are you sure the Trilby Asher didn't find anything else? No need to be paranoid, Gnosis. The Duke would not stay put if things had gotten to the point that you fear they would have. Don't forget the troops stationed in the foothills. Cragavon's no pushover. A Trilby Asher showing up on the train indicates that they've sent something. I have had dealings with the Trilby Ashers. On the surface, they are the groveling servants of the nobles, armed with nothing but silvery tongues. But we can't ignore the fact that they grew up in the embers of an empire at war. Karma catching up to the two of you, maybe. If we're talking about karma, then you won't get far yourself. Oh! Of course I won't. Why wouldn't we suffer payback for delivering a young girl to a Victorian spy? She will distract the Trilby Asher. That's why we need the Victorians to believe she's important. Do not forget. I almost just said, do not disrupt my thought process. Do not forget that there will be many eyes on this place, with Yaragander's statue complete and the ceremony about to begin. We must all be careful. I don't need you to remind me. Relax, I'll be careful. It's not a game we're playing here after all. The Browntails couldn't pull out if we wanted to. Or rather... Wait, what? Browntails couldn't pull out? Hey, yo! They are gonna have kids? If I showed even the slightest hint that I wanted out today, I'm plenty sure I would suffer an unfortunate accident tomorrow. I see no reason to engage in speculation about the impossible. This is for Yarag. We can only go forward, not back. But we can't hide this forever, Gnosis. It's too big, with too many people involved. Even if the Trilby Asher didn't run into the girl today, he might have run into a certain boy another day. Who? Another emote idea. Extremely zoomed in and pixelated Gnosis' face, and the emote is just do not. Should it be his chibi one, so it's like when he's actually would use it, or his just like neutral sprite? Or maybe there's one where he's like angry. Regarding his siege sharing for the next 35-ish days. Oh, We should all do the same seed sometime. We should do a little competition. Not that like I would win, but it would still be fun to all do the same run. Write that down. Write that down. Vodka, drop those ideas. Benny can finally clear IS6 on his account, and I'm like, I never did IS6 on Micah. Mods, kick him in the balls. I beat IS6 on my own. Just I only do ending 1. But no, for real, everyone doing the same runs sometimes would be cool. We should do that. Vodka, share your ideas for the emotes. We'll make them happen. The foot. I still haven't been the foot. Look at this ride-in. My ride-in's level 72. But I haven't gotten like many masteries. We'll find out sooner or later. And Siodes better have a plan, or even the full authority of the Saintus and Yereg won't save his hide. And if Victoria finds Carl and Trey to be more important, we truly have no card to play. It's good for all of us that the Saintus and Siodes have taken up different positions. Sigh. I guess I'd better cancel my family dinner tomorrow. Since when are you a family woman? Oh! Isn't that what Yereg has always been about? Family, bloodlines, old-fashioned, I guess, but Saintus and Siodes are siblings, aren't they? Say that. I see. Your mother gave birth to you in Yereg, but she brought you to Ursus while you were still small. You came back all this way, praying before the statue of Yeragander and preparing to climb the mountain to fulfill your mother's last wish. I see. That's the story, basically. Good girl. Smart, brave, and handsome, too. Aw, shucks, now you're just flattering me. I'm not. You're a blessing from Yeragander to your family. Well, I wouldn't say that. I guess you could say Momochka was blessed, but it has nothing to do with my papa, who might as well have never existed. Well, your father, You don't know who he might be, do you? It's strange. Momochka said I look a lot like my papa, and he's supposed to be the handsomest man in Yereg. I thought finding him would be a piece of cake. Could it be? Maybe my dad was actually pretty ordinary, and beauty was all in the eye of the beholder. Perchancebly. Of course not. That's not the case at all. Whoa, why are you so excited all of a sudden? But I figured that's the most reasonable explanation. It's hard to explain. Well, I'm in no hurry. We can talk about it later. Are you familiar with these parts? I can't say I know everything, but I do know a thing or two. So you're familiar then? Do you know the best route up the mountain? I hear it's a makeout point or something. Do I need to buy a ticket or... No need for tickets. Other than Carlin, the seats of the Saintus, all the mountains and rivers of Yereg belong to the children of Yeragander. Who would have asked such a question in the Yereg of the past? This was a much quieter place back then. No sightseeing spots, no attractions, few tourists. Faith was strong in the people who respected the mountains, rivers, and lakes. It has become like this because Clan Silverash wanted to open up to the outside, and the Saintus chose not to intervene. Looks so disappointed. What's so bad about opening up? Well, that's not for an old man like me to judge. Are you climbing the mountain today? It's getting a little late. I'm thinking about spending the night somewhere and climbing up first thing in the morning. Any good hotels around here? I have a few spare rooms if it's a roof over your head you're looking for. That is, if you're willing to stay in my humble abode. Do not trust random ass old man. Don't be like, hey. This old man's like, hey, how old are you? Oh, you're quite the looker too. Oh, come stay in my house for the night. Of course, let's go. God damn it, Leto, what did I just say? Thank you so much. Momochka always said the people of Yereg were warm and kind. Now, listen, girl. Don't be so quick to accept an offer like that. You need to be careful. That's what I'm saying. She's just like, oh, hell yeah, let's go. Let's do it. What would you do if I had ulterior motives? I'm so glad that this is very self-aware right here. Why are you angry when you're the one who offered? Don't worry, I went through this a lot in Ursus. I'm no pushover. Don't be a fool. How would you protect yourself if your assailant was stronger than you? I'm not a fool. All right, I know you're worried about me. Actually, I'm not sure why, but I just felt, well, what? I can't put it into words. I just had a feeling. I don't think you'd hurt me. She can shank him if he turns, right? Get his ass easy. She's got good range. She's a lord. She could take him. Expansion 2 added a lot. I don't know if I've looked at what's been added. I know I'm supposed to be playing a little bit more to like level up skill trees and stuff, so. Started out this fancy bullshit was stupid and worthless and gonna go to photo shoots, which is why Platinum is jealous of her not aging. Using old pictures. So Rush showed up, was like, hi, do you want to be my bodyguard? And she was like, sounds more interesting than this nonsense. Sure. On to Yarg. Sure at all, I can just chill out. Literally and figuratively. This dude's sister told me to copy scripture, run on board, and it's kind of interesting. That's the unfortunate part, though. Boo. This guy and his boyfriend complain all the complicated stuff, point me at the problem, and then I solve it. That's true. It was kind of like the manga thing there, right? I'll be interested to see why she becomes an operator with Rhodes Island then. Started with some of the oprecs in optional like careers. Yeah, so I wasn't really interested in reading his. They said 5 before because the 3-time champion. Yeah. It spent 5 years. Yeah. 3-time champion. The competition's held every 3 years. I do remember hearing 5 years of something, but I don't know. I don't know what that was. Maybe it was like 5 years. Has she been gone? Or 5 years between her and the Blood Knight? Maybe? I don't know. Or 5 years Neural was gone? 5 years is something. 5 years is something related to that, but I also don't remember what it was. What is it? Something between some of those events. Burly Chagata. Did you find the mark? No. Pumped up Chagata. No, I scanned the island with binoculars, but I didn't see anyone. We're dealing with a master of disguise. He won't slip up so easily. And why tell me to look? Just in case. My mission is to follow the girl, make sure no harm comes to her, and avoid detection. Master of disguise, you say? Chagata still have a lot to learn about counter reconnaissance, but if the girl is encountered the former head of Clan Pale Roach, then the Chagata are here too. What's that? Is this dude about to get chased by a wild animal? So that old man was he was a Pale Roach. He looked just like I comment on it. He did look just like them. What's that? I'll take a look. Imitates bird and beast cry. What? Just a wild bird and beast. What? You never know when a trick might come in handy. What the fuck? My back. My man. What was that? Hey, the lesbians. Look, Enya. Look more carefully. The statue. It's not right, is it? Doesn't look like Yaragander at all. Look at her smug ass face. Is that so? I thought it was alright. It's not alright. The face needs to be a little thinner, and the body... That will do, Yar. It's up to the people of Yarag. The Yaragander standing here is the one that they want to worship. You know there's not much can change. There's not much can change on that front. Sigh. No more sighs. Did you hear the girl, Yar? The one with the loud voice. I knew she'd hear it! I knew she'd hear it! I told you! Of course I did. Interesting one. Kinda makes sense, you know? Not even Yaragander can read minds if you don't pray out loud. Yar, people's minds are such complicated things. Who can tell what you're thinking if you don't put it into words? You're right. So, will you heed the plea of your humble handmaiden, Saintess? This statue... Nope. Enya. Not even if you beg. What? Oh my god, my Yuri getting a little toxic. Yo, welcome in, Raiders. Jonah. Welcome in, Raiders. How's it going? If you guys are new, my name is Benny. We're Silly Pinker Prince Boy on the internet. We are currently reading through the Arknights story, The Rise to Lake Silberneherze, or however you pronounce that. Welcome in. How's your stream? What are you guys up to? Welcome. What's up, Chukahara? How's it going? Yo, perfect timing. Just in time for the toxic Yuri. What's up, Yona? How's it going? How's your stream? Welcome. Also, you guys are new here. We do a lot of Arknights and other like visual novel type games, and we're also doing Dredge tomorrow, which I'm a little afraid of. Welcome in, Yona. How's your stream? What are you guys up to? You're also doing Arknights. What were you doing in the Arknights verse? Anything good? What was on the docket? And you event just to finish Node 2. You're reading it? I haven't read any Sui, so I don't know anything about it. I've heard people liked it though. I heard people actually really liked that story. Actually, I think they said that it was the best of the Sui one. So, yo, Chip the Second, what's up? Welcome in. Thanks so much for the follow. What's up? How you doing? Seriously, one Ching for 5 hours. One Ching. That's crazy. The exposition's so long. Yeah, I mean, that's how a lot of the stories are, right? There's a guy who says he doesn't like you. Yeah, I don't care about him. I'm just relaying what I've heard. I don't care about him at all. The only Sui I really care about is Shu. Shu's the best one. They could announce. They could announce, or well, I'm pretty sure there's another one coming soon. But whoever it is won't hold the candle to Shu. Shu just has a lot to. I know. We'll get to it at some point. I don't think we're going to do it right after we wrap up this Yarag stuff, because we're going through Yarag right now. I think we'll do. I think I said we're probably going to do like a summer event or like Lingering Echoes or something that's like a little break after Yarag, like a standalone story, and then maybe we'll do Sui, or maybe we'll just do Sirakusa. I don't know. So. But I do want to quickly say, Yona and anyone hopping in from the raid, if you guys got to do any sort of post-stream activities, whether that's lurking, kicking your feet up, relaxing, grabbing a snack, grabbing a drink, you take care of yourself. That is most important. True, exactly. You feels like a little bro to me. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I still just don't like him. Flat armpits. That's all you need. Whoa, hey, listen. I don't really have anything to say to that, but that's not entirely true. She's nice. She's got a nice voice. She's really elegant. Hot, man. Can't wait to see the Sui opinion change in a few years. In a few years? No, we'll start. Guaranteed, we'll start Sui before the end of the year. Name 3 other reasons. Listen, I haven't read the story. I can't say that much. Gameplay wise, I like her. Design wise and skin wise, she's great. I like her elegant vibe. And isn't she like the older sibling? So isn't she like one of the more responsible ones? This upcoming one might not hold the candle, but oh boy, I'm waiting with bated breath for you to get some of the others. So, no, I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna ask it which ones of. Let's see. Or no, she's not. No, sorry, I'm getting mixed up with someone. She's the youngest one, I think. I don't know. I haven't read them. Okay. I read them. Fuck off. Let me like the characters I like. I don't give you shit. What's up, Frostman? Welcome in. Thanks so much for the raid. Hopping in the raid. How you doing? I don't give you crap for the characters you like. I'm not up here saying Civilite Eterna's dumb. Shouldn't have even made her a character. I could say that. I wouldn't mean it, but I could say. I could say it. Funny enough, I did use her in a IS run somewhat recently. I was using, was it skill 2 a lot? I forget. Yo, to get some dinner, enjoy. Thank you again for the raid and support. I really appreciate it. I hope you are enjoying the Suri events, and I hope you're looking forward to the rest of the story. But yeah, Totter's dumb. I don't. Totter's stupid. I do not know why you would even think I would like him. IS5, because that's the one she's actually goated in. I don't remember. I'll be honest. I don't remember which one it was. I do have intentions of doing more IS like off stream though, to get a little better at that. But anyway, back on track. Yo, very appropriate. Back on track. RS4. All right. No one wants the worst outcome. How wonderful it would be if all was well again. We're making pretty good progress. I think we could at least get through RS ST2, if not more. We'll see. Back on track. Let's go. Give me more Herald. There we go. Full house. Straight flush. You little sack of shite. You've been hiding cards, haven't you? Why'd I need to hide cards to beat you? Just sit yourself down like a good boy. Royal flush. Oh my god. God damn it. How'd you pull that one off? If you guys are all in the same game. All right. This guy could have had a full house with like little ones. Straight flush. Yeah. No. Could have happened. Or the Sui siblings aren't the really less spoilers, so don't stress about that. Oh yeah. Listen, I do look forward to embarking on it, but I just know it's a massive undertaking. So for the moment, it's just like out of sight, out of mind. Anything related to it is we haven't read it. So Stormy Scott, welcome in. How's it going? My goated dog. I love him. He's so funny. Your sleeve, Jack. How'd you catch that? Jack, you cheating bastard. I knew Jack was a cheater. Hey, if you didn't catch me, that's your problem. You want a problem? I'll shove your goddamn head so far up your ass that... Shuffle already. All right, shuffling. I'm sure got some rotten luck getting stuck with you sorry lot for this shift. Yeah, busy shift. You gotta play fucking poker, dude. What? Doesn't matter who you're on shift with. You're playing cards anyway. There's only a handful of fellows here who wouldn't try to cheat you. Go on, have a count. At least there hasn't been much to do today. You can say that again. Back when the old man said he'd take a sightseeing, I didn't believe him for 1 second. Now that it's been a month, I say I believe him. It's been a good eating and drinking. Certainly has. Feels like my appetite's gone back to when I just enlisted. Sickly soldier. Ah! What the hell are you screaming out for, Charles? Scared the crap out of me. Bloody hell, I had another nightmare. Dreamt that I got chopped in half by a sarcasm sword and all. Oh my god. PTSD soldier. God, thought it'd be something worse. Day before yesterday, I dreamt that I got blown up by some iridium explosives out while scouting. Right now, I'd like to shove some explosives into your gob. Well, hurry up already then. A guy nuttier than freaking vampire out on the battlefield's gonna have a few screws loose one off that war front. Well, what can I do? I can't control if I have a nightmare or not. Just think positive. Last time you said you were being minced. This time you said you're chopped in two. Maybe it's a good omen or something. Damn it, you're right. All right, enough moping. Grab a drink and come play cards. Perfect timing. Really, now that you're up, come take over my spot for a few rounds. Why, something the matter? Not really. There's a few farmers at the bottom of the mountain that need a hand with their work, so I'm gonna help out. Farmers? That family that gives us milk all the time, the Turtles. Oh, I remember them. Their daughter's quite pretty. I see how it is, Lisburn. I'm just helping out. Don't read too much into it. Harold! The hell are you lot doing? Everyone within 100 meters could hear you yapping away. You sure have some skills turning the barracks into your gambling parlor. Didn't you say we were gonna go sightseeing from the start, though? That's crazy. Probably got PTSD, right? This shit comedy of it's so good. The tutorial. He's like blowing a boulder down a progressively steeper inclining hill. It just gets easier the further you get in. Is it a big barrier? Like, is it just like exposition wise a big barrier, or like is there a reason for that, or is it just because there's so much? Undertale almost mentioned, so close. We're just following orders here. I told you, you can go help out the locals a bit for some goodwill. Let them think we're more than just a bunch of yobs. Have you been yet? Lisburn's going down to help out. He's keeping mum, but I can tell that he's thinking of settling down here. Oh? Don't listen to this nutter, boss. I really am just going there to help out. After all, we came here to... Alright, that's enough out of you. Just get going already. Just get going already. Who died and made you chief worrywart, huh? If your young lad like yourself really does want to become a family man, I'd say you're still a good egg. Yes, sir. You sure got a stink about you, boss. Still working your veterinary medicine out there? Save it. Lily the Leon's girl, she gave birth prematurely. Didn't get there in time. All I could do is help with some postpartum care. And then I ran into this one very unlucky chap. Unlucky? Another Victorian. Victorian, the whole month we've been here, I bet I'd seen, if not 1,000 Victorian tourists, 800 at least. Alright, I get it. You love taking a stroll down the street. Deal those cards out already. I'll deal. Charles had a nightmare again, boss. Did he? Let me see. It's fine. No use troubling yourself over it. If you lot die, then who's going to fight for me? Preach. So, we're going to fight? Shut your mouth for a second and hold still, alright? Yeah. Well, at least it hasn't gotten worse. Does it still hurt as much as last time? It's been a lot better since we came to Yereg. I spent a lot of money greasing palms just to get this opportunity. If you aren't feeling any healthier, doesn't it seem like I wasted all that dosh for nothing? The guild trip. Besides, it's not like there's anything else to do here except get better. You're right about that, sir. This arm's been no good for a while, but you've already helped me out a lot. If I ever lose both my arms, well, at least I can still carry a weapon into battle with my teeth. What use is a soldier with no arms? There's no need to show off. You lads just need to remember that you're here to... Stop cutting away! Allow me to remind you once more, my lord. You have a duty you're obligated to carry out. Do not fail her grace. This is not a sightseeing trip. They keep avoiding saying it. How really gave that man a hand? Oh my god, it's like Toy Story. Buzz, can I have a hand? First stories are super vague. Also, show the early Arknights writing. Then there's Ling's event, which, yeah, it gets easier and easier with Changyuan on. So what, Nian and Ling's aren't good? It's more because their cryptic is fucked the first few events. So am I just gonna be like saying things? What's up, Phoenix? Welcome in. How you doing? Storyline has a lot going on, kind of specific styles of writing in each. That's kind of interesting. 621, we got a drop here and you're over. Once they get their characters in order and start actually saying shit instead of cryptically hinting, also story genre changes. I guess it's easier to read. Kind of a shame, but Link's a headache inducer because of the writing style. That's kind of weird. So the first 3 years of Sui was like a nothing burger, and now it's an everything bagel. Crazy. Hey, boss. Finally gone senile? That's crazy. I'm not the same as you simpletons who care nothing for your health. When you've gone senile, I'm going to be as fit as a fiddle. Hey, we might not even get to live that long. Forget it. For the sake of my retirement, this old fogey's willing to go all in. What are you talking about? I don't think a hoity-toity lord like you throwing your money around is going to fit in well with the locals, honestly. And nobody's going to turn down a sumptuous banquet. You go on and play your cards. Sure, you're not just looking for an excuse to drop a crappy hand. Let me see. 4 jacks, not great, not terrible. You had 4 jacks? 4 kinds pretty damn good. Hey, Arctos! It's dead! It's dead! Ha! Now that hit the spot. NCO sent it over specially, and it would be given out at the bonfire banquet the night before the ceremony. That was called again. Carl and Mana's Snow Realm Spring, sir. They've been talking about it on television every day. Enough times that I memorized it. Ha! It's all just claptrap for the masses. I will say that this drink is exquisite, very robust. I dare say it's the one good thing Enciodes has done. However, it hardly holds a candle to our very own aged pale roach akavit. Should we keep drinking this stuff, sir? Counting what we got from the brown tails, there's still 3 other drinks to try. Of course we'll keep drinking it. If we don't try for ourselves, then how will we know which is the best? Since the Saintess has bestowed the privilege of organizing the banquet on Clan Pale Roach, this is of course one of my duties. Drink is our top priority. I must pick Yareg's best spirits for this banquet. I cannot let the Saintess down. All right, go. Get the rest of the booze up here for a taste test. Yes, sir. Gods, with me. Let's carry up those drinks. The one good thing NCO is just... He's got his priorities in order, right? 2 siblings be all mysterious and story lore and whatever. Actually, just a bunch of silly goobers. IS6. Bruh, I don't want to do IS6 lore. Get out of here. They're fine, but they certainly aren't compared to, like, Break the Ice. Cryptic, metaphorical, dust, philosophical. Ugh. I could do cryptic and metaphorical. I can't do... I don't do well with the philosophical. Written in a style and she's drunk and a poet, so it's a story that gives a lot of people trouble following. Ugh. Therefore, chill guy. She gets kind of philosophical. But at least now you have actual context to follow the saying things. And the news event is Hearth and Home and really easy and fun to read. Well, that's good then. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to choose. Guard question mark. Oh my god. General, I have a question. Go ahead. Although the patriarch did say that this is all preparation for the ceremony just now, isn't this way too much booze? Boys are totally worn out. You're thinking too much. Completing the Araganda statue is more important than any amount of booze. Ask the men to bear with it a while longer. When everything's settled, I'll treat you all to a fine meal. Alright then. It's Trubiasher. The Pale Roaches could stand a bit more attentive. I didn't even think infiltrating them would be this easy. Their former patriarchs already brought Rosalind over. Next, I need to check out what exactly Clan Pale Roach has up its sleeve. Moreover, all this booze based off Arktos' attitude. Is it really all for the banquet? Yet another trail to follow. What's with all the lollygagging? Come over here and help out already. Yes, sir. But if the Pale Roaches truly are keeping some terrible secret, Rosalind must surely be involved as well. Finding her has become a priority. Detective man. We've arrived. Is this your house? These rooms are pretty big. Are you one of those low-key rich guys? You don't look it. Low-key rich guy? Hardly. This is merely some family property. Look here, young lady. This house is built right into the mountain. When you begin your climb tomorrow, you can use the shortcut behind it. Got it. Thanks a lot, Batyushka. I should apologize to you first. But why, though? I invited you here out of my own selfish desire. But by Yaragander, I should not have hidden this from you. Why are you all serious all of a sudden? I can handle it. Just lay it on me. Oh, child. There is someone I would like you to meet. Master. There's a real big guy yelling for you over there, Batyushka. He your son? He's certainly no son of mine. Guard question mark must know. We'll never replace guard in our hearts. It's true. Rippo Sevens. Give me a moment, young lady. Gulo. Gulo. What's the consensus on Gulo again? Do y'all like Gulo? I don't dislike him. Classic meathead character. What are you doing back, sir? Am I not allowed back? That's not what I mean. It's just, it's not a great time for you to be here. Great time or not, you're in no place to speak of such things. How is Arktos? Sir Arktos. Out with it already. Speak clearly. Yes, sir. Sir Arktos is currently making preparations for the bonfire banquet. Don't just give me the good news. What else? He's personally checking all the drinks for tomorrow. Right now, he's sampling those from the other regions. Rotten boy. He said he would give up drinking last month, and now this. Ridiculous. If he keeps flip-flopping, how's anyone supposed to trust a word out of his mouth? The Patriarch's doing all this for the sake of politics. He's fully dedicated to the Saintess. Pah! Sounds like excuses to me. Oh, by the way, who's this Goyle? How rude, Gulo. The young lady is Rosalind, my guest. Welcome, Madam Rosalind. Master, who is Madam Rosalind, really? It might just be me, but she looks a bit like Sir Ark... Shh. I'm not certain of anything yet. Don't ask too many questions just now. Gulo, bring the young lady inside first. And then wherever that oaf Arktos is, take her to him. And don't forget to tell your minions to prepare a Roman meal for her. Treat her well or else. Yes, sir. Yes, chill, dude. Sorry to keep you waiting. No biggie. You guys finished chatting? I love her manner of speech. It's so funny. She's a zoomer. What was it you were going to tell me before the big guy came over? Consensus, too big to be a twink, not big enough to be a bear. Twunk it is then. I like her eyes. She's got a cool design. I like Leto. Leto's fun. Something you wanted me to meet, right? Yeah, Soggy, you should go read Children of Ursus or listen to some pink boy read Children of Ursus. What a great story. Just like me. The man that I wish for you to meet is inside the house. Follow this one inside first. Your meeting with this man will make everything clear. All right. What about you, Batyushka? Not coming with? We will meet again soon, child. Very soon. Oh. Yeah, me? What the? It's cold in the mountains. What the hell? It's cold. Family reunion. Please come with me, Madam Rosalind. All right. Hey, Bratan, your name's Gulo, right? What was your chatting with the old man about? Is he gonna let it slip? Something you can't tell me? Come on, Bratan, say something. Making it his X with his fingers. Bro really hit the like cutesy little anime girl X with his fingers? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. You really can't say? Yet another X followed by a constant barrage of X's. Fine, I'll stop bothering you about it. Anyway, as soon as I meet this guy, I'll know, right? I'm also real curious as to why you two keep staring at my face. Girl, get the fuck out of there. There's so many red flags. What is it? Because I look like someone, or does someone look like me? Nah, it can't be by the way the old man talked about the guy he wants me to meet. It's like... that... It's not... Well, no. Alright, calm down. A guy like you couldn't lie your way out of a fin bowl. Well, I'm not lying. You guys were stealing some real strange glances earlier. If you're up to some funny business, it's gonna come down to my fists. Weren't we going inside? Come on already. Madam Rosalind. Sir Arktos, Master's brought us a guest. Sir? Oh no. This is a fun drink, incredibly fun. Come, finish this glass with me. This is the guy the old man wanted me to meet? Bearded drunk. What's this girl babbling about? I am Arktos, patriarch of the Pale Roach clan. How could I possibly get drunk on a sip of wine? Ha! All the drunks say stuff like that. And here I thought, nah, couldn't be. My papa would definitely be way cooler. Your father's guest, so I won't argue with you. Still, come a bit closer, girl. Let me have a proper look. But what the hell are you trying to pull? I feel like your face is sort of familiar. You're... The old man steps inside, disturbing a thick layer of dust. The door barely hangs on its hinges, and the floor creaks with every step. Under his orders, the room has not welcomed a single guest in a very, very long time. With no residents and no custodians, this forgotten room has fallen apart with age. Where did I put it? I think it was... Ah, good, here it is. The old man fiddles with the latch of a cabinet in the corner, removing something from within. It's a plain, unadorned rock, every edge painstakingly polished smooth until it was perfectly round. Upon the rock is carved a blessing of Yaragander. The old man grasps the rock in the palm of his hand. Thank goodness. I kept it, even as I never expected this day to come. Rosalind has grown up well. Tatiana. The old man remembers. The day was also a winter's day. Aww. These fucking guys, right? It was through this very window that he had watched that sad, silent parting. He had seen that young, foreign, faultless woman with her anger and disappointment that could light snow aflame leave. He had seen that young, confused child carried in her mother's arms, unable to understand the reason behind her mother's furious face. He had watched them for what felt like centuries, watched them until their backs faded into the bitter white winds. So many years, and with so much time passed, I had planned to give this to Rosalind, but I never expected... Arktos did not want to see you two bear the blame, so I locked this room and told him that he must not speak in your stead. And then it was I, for the sake of Clan Paleroach, who exiled you in yours. Damn. If there's anyone to blame, Tatiana, then blame me. But she's gone. She's gone. Keep it hydrated. Now, the Paleroach clan is in Arktos' hands. So loud. Yarag, too, is not as she once was. I pledged to live the rest of my days as a simple devotee, so that as long as I lived, I would keep the road ahead clear for Yaragander. If only it had been like this. It must be truly old now. I must be truly old now, daydreaming like that. By Yaragander. By Yaragander. Not getting the reunion yet? Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Alright, on to after. Wise? Shit. Hello, princess. So, it's me. Come in. What is it? Viscount Howell tasked me with delivering this letter to you. The Viscount. It seems like he really was quite aware of you shadowing him to his barracks on my orders. The blame is mine for getting found out. Will this affect anything, sir? It will not. You may continue. How did he find you? Yes, so. The other afternoon. I aspire to be old and full of regret. I think it's inevitable. I aspire to be old and full of mozzarella sticks. That is also inevitable, at least for me. It is currently 5 in the afternoon. Now, according to today's situation, things today are not much different from past recordings. The infected barrack soldiers regularly perform drills in the mountains nearby. Well, I say drills, but it's mostly them trying to save our boredom. The uninfected soldiers, on the other hand, have more freedom of movement. Thanks to this, they get up to all sorts of things. It's a bit of a pain to squash that. Based on previous investigations, most of them simply drink and get rowdy at the taverns at the foot of the mountain. There are still 4 people keeping watch at the camp. We are playing cards while one is sweeping. After the one who is sweeping woke up, one of the other 3 left. He seemed to be quite happy as he was walking away. If it's to visit the tutorials, I'd say he's taking a fancy to the daughter. I gotta see this Turiel daughter that everyone's glazing. These Victorians have been here for nearly a month. Even though I volunteer myself to scout in the first place, the more I watch them, the more I wonder if there's even any point in monitoring them. They really do look like they're just here for sightseeing. Oh, right. It looked like Viscount Harold had returned to camp and started playing cards with the soldiers, but he is now nowhere to be seen. You know, a kind-hearted old man like me would call it a pity that you're out here alone on a mountain, Mr. Weiss. Which is why I brought along a drink for you. Harold! No need to worry, old chap. Watching us every day must be a right chore. I get it, though. After all, there's a bunch of foreign troops stationed here. I'd be worried, too. And so your Sir and Siodes can't help but have a little disdain for us Victorians. Go on, take a sip already. It'll warm you up. Sorry, I'm not great with alcohol. That's not surprising. Is that so? What a pity. I didn't have much taste for booze either when I was younger. Felt like I could just do about anything sober. Ah, but now I finally understand why drink and chance pet people so. Please tell me, Lord Viscount, what exactly will you do now that you found me? I was simply hoping you could assist me in a small matter, Mr. Weiss. Be a sport and pass this letter along to Enceodes, if you would. All right, I'll do that. Not going to ask why. You've already found me out. I couldn't quite hide myself from your keen eyes. And pointing it out to me so bluntly speaks volumes about your attitude on the matter. I'll inform my master about that alongside as well. Forgive me, sir, if I only had trained my scouting a little bit more. There is naught to forgive. No matter what they say, in the end they are still Victorian soldiers. There is an objective gap between our capabilities and theirs. It is enough that you perform your work at your own pace. Understood. Moreover, it is as you said, that he wished to use you to convey this to me is telling about his attitude. You have observed their barracks for nearly a month now. Tell me what you think of them, Weiss. Yes, so. Before the Victorian army even sets foot in Tuacum, we had already prepared extensively just in case. I forgot how much he fucking talks. He talks so much. But we never actually used any of our contingencies. They rushed in as if tomorrow would occupy all of York. But as we braced for impact, we ended up in a situation. They mostly stay at the foot of the mountain with minimal activity. Every time I gotta get this voice prepped and ready. I'm used to it being like logos. Talks so much and his Arknight's name is better than his real name. Courier? Well, he does just deliver letters all the time. Like literally he's just delivering stuff. So it makes sense. I don't know. Why is this kind of cool? It's not bad. Now, Viscount, he deliberately set up camp far from any major towns or cities so as to minimize the services to the locals. Their barracks are split up into camps for the infected and uninfected. They even put up a notice to inform visitors. Is there... Hold on. Let's see if this is the thing. Why does 7TV sign me out every single day? Service temporarily available. The frick? 7TV is broken again. I wonder why they signed me out. I was trying to see if there was a Hello Princess emoji. I thought there was. And honestly, I thought we added it. Is it just Princess? No. Someone look to see if there's a Hello Princess emoji. One second, let me check. Thank you, Goat. They put up a notice to inform visitors. According to some intelligence I dug up, he has not even ordered his men to help the locals with their daily tasks. Welcome to Europe. Well, I think Yerg is based on both like Nepal / Tibetan, and then also some people said like Swiss. How should I put this? He truly respects his men, and he also respects us Yergs. And so I think he's worthy of our respect too. I fear I'm gonna need to start making like the Hello Princess type videos and learn how to clap my feet. Do you hear that? Hold on. Let me try. I'm gonna try and clap my feet into the microphone. I gotta lean back a little bit though. Ready? Hold on. I kicked the microphone. Hold on. Do you hear it? I can't really do it. My hips aren't that wide. I can't. My groin's a little too tight, I guess. Jeez. Just stretched before. I don't got birthing hips, I guess. And I think he's worthy of our respect too. You couldn't see him. You couldn't see my feet. I wouldn't give those away for free. Otherwise, you wouldn't have asked Matterhorn to pass the medicine and supplies. Weiss stopped speaking, his report complete, but Enceodes does not respond. The rhythmic sound of Enceodes' index finger slowly tapping at the armrest of his chair clearly echoes throughout the room, like water slowly but firmly dripping from the eaves. That's such a like sitting in a throne type thing, just tapping your finger on the armrest. It's very on brand for him too. It's exactly what I'd expect him to do. This letter, what did you make of it? Ultimately, they have infringed on our borders in the name of Victoria, and now they have used me as a means to pass through this weather. I believe it was intended as both a whap across the knuckles and a warning. Could it be that after all this, they can't actually contain themselves? You've always been fond of taking the negative tack, Weiss. Apologies, sir. No, this is one of your strengths. You are correct. He deliberately sought you out so as to reveal his strength. But at the same time, it is unlikely he would not know that you are my attendant. A man of his position could approach me directly and to inform me of the contents of this letter, but he used you to pass it on to me instead. You feel like that is etiquette befitting a noble. And it's a very humble gesture. He is a strange man. He represents the will of a Victorian duke, but that does not mean that every chess piece is a willing puppet. So what exactly is the letter regarding? 7TV's bugging. Okay, yeah. So it's just messed up. It's just called hello. All right, awesome. We'll get that added. I think we're gonna be adding like 6 emotes today. As soon as does not reply, merely placing the piece of paper within the envelope atop the table and sliding it towards Weiss. It's an invitation. An invitation from me alongside our Saintess to take part in a dinner party he's arranged. You and Lady Enya. So he doesn't... No, it couldn't be. If he really did send something amiss, he wouldn't go about it in such a friendly manner. Find Matterhorn and ask him to take one of the finest bottles from our distillery storehouse. On second thought, Weiss. So? No need to go to the distillery. Come with me to the Silver Ash wine cellar. I will fetch the drink personally. You mean the old man of cellar? There may be Winedale, but you need only do as I ask. He has already revealed his sincerity to us, and so it is my turn to do the same. Yeah, like 6 or 7 emotes. What in Yarragander's name is going on? They start drinking together? I mean, I think it was in the trailer, but oh my god. I'm telling you, we Ursus can drink way more than this any day. Come visit sometime, it'll be my treat. Very well, it's a deal. Drink, come drink more. The swallowing sound effects. Ooh. Now that's some fine wine. No, it's not wine, it's honey. Oh my god. Man, Yarrag's own local Highland money. This flavor sure is something else. It's your lucky day because I brought a few bottles of my own on the train. Ah, honey, how very sobering. This flavor is great, stupendous. I, Arktos, do decree it so. Come down it. Girl, why'd you turn all wrinkly? Ha, buddy, you got the wrong guy. I'm over here. Why'd you turn all wrinkly? Man, that's your dad. That's your dad. That's crazy. They're so dumb. Let go. You're a son of mine. Let go, as I say. The shade on the poor Pops. Hey, kid, how come you're so strong all of a suddenly? Don't tell me you don't like my drinks. Well, that's no good. Wait here. I'll go get the bestest spirits. Just you wait. Hey, buddy. I already told you, you got the wrong guy. You too. Gulo. I'm here, master. What is the meaning of this? Sir had drank a bit too much, and once he saw Madame Rosalind, he invited her to drink with him. I wasn't able to stop him. Arktos, you besotted oaf. When he looked at Rosalind, did he really not come to any realizations? Not exactly. Damn it. Well, what then? Spit it out already. When he saw Rosalind, said that she looked a bit familiar. But then I think he might have been too drunk. He waited here a good while and he didn't say another word about it, not a peep. And then Madame Rosalind thought of something to lighten the mood. She got out some honey drinks she brought with her and gave some to Sir to try. And then, well, here we are. It's her fault. How did Arktos get this far without learning how to handle honey drunkenness? It's his nature, I'm afraid. I don't think he could handle it even if he tried. To be honest, he might have inherited it from you, Master. Glare. What should we do now? What should we do? You're asking me what we should do? Wait until Arktos is sobered up. Once he has a clearer head, even he cannot deny the things that us two have noticed. When I see Rosalind, I see Arktos when he was her age. I remember, he didn't have his beard back then. Ha! He was just afraid of not looking reliable enough. It's a ploy. What's up, Stone Viking Warrior 420? Welcome in. Thanks so much for the follow. What's up? What's up? Incredible name. Generational slander, dude. The 3 generations here. All sloppy and messed up in different ways, I guess. If he had really been reliable back then, it would never have come to this. Bachushka, you're finally here. Who wasn't reliable? What back then? What are you guys talking about? Ah, nothing. Just some reminiscing. Another secret you're keeping. All right, then. Keep your secrets. All right, then. Keep your secrets. I gotta screenshot that. It's just like the freaking, what is it? The Lord of the Rings thing with Elijah Wood. If it's even it's Elijah Wood. I don't know if it is actually Lord of the Rings. I just always associate Elijah Wood with Frodo. Sorry. I guess I'll redraw that line. I was just about to ask if anyone has done that. Here, Bachushka, this is for you. I saved you one last bottle of honey. Let's drink. Very well. He's like, fucking hell, whatever. I'll check my cover. Thank you. It would be funny, but no worries if not. Doesn't sound like there'll be any trouble from them. Sure, it looks like a family reunion or something to me. No, I can't rule out the possibility of them exchanging information via code words. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. He's like, honey's just gotta be a code word. That's it. Runs in the family. I think I wanted to say like there might just be like something with like Ursus and honey, but she'll be such an idiot. I think just like everyone's dumb in this. The only persons that aren't acting dumb is like Silver Ash and Gnosis. Right? And like I know Gnosis is about to have a moment. He's gonna throw up soon. So hopefully. I still need to watch them carefully. Why are you loafing around over there? Ah, master, a new delivery of drink has just arrived, and I need men to help me bring it all in. You may go, young Gulo. Yes, master. I'll go on ahead first then. Yes, just go already. I'll make sure those two don't get up to further trouble. I brought more drink. The slow pan starting with old man dad on the ground. Wait, this much? Oh, look at her. 96%. Guys are fucking gonna die. Ah, she's so cute. Ha. Did you empty the entire cellar or something, my man? My man. It's so cute. Look. I love Leto. The people of Yereg are never stingy when treating their guests. After gifting me your honey, it's only natural that I share something of mine. I wouldn't want a girl like you thinking I wasn't generous. Try this one on for size. Since you have such fine taste, I've grabbed the rarest drink in my collection. I wouldn't even bring it out for the banquet tomorrow. Snow Realm Spring. The year's on the label too. Ooh, this looks familiar. I think I've seen this brand in the doctor's office. Ah, whatever. Time to drink up. We got an alcohol cabinet? Yo, y'all got buzz balls? Y'all got any buzz balls here? Ha! This stuff is great. It's got a tingle, but it sure goes down easy, refreshing yet not pungent. Yep, very fine. Girl, you've been drinking honey this whole time. Yeah, you're drinking like straight rubbing alcohol now. Oh no, she's got something else. She's got like a mug or tankard in her hand. He's got the beer bottle or whatever that is. A Molotov cocktail. You sound just like one of those fancy sommeliers. At the time, it was awful hard to get this drink. I had to grease a few palms and hide them behind my father's back to get my hands on this batch. Old man's drinking it too, though. 96% is medical grade. Yeah, right? Oh, wait, hold on. I saw this in the doctor's office. What are they drinking? 396 proof, not percent. I mean, what would it's still a lot. It's just honey, sure. Wooa. I don't know. Imagine they're just drinking like rubbing alcohol and they're like, oh, I think I saw this in the doctor's office. They're just drinking medicine. Just try. Why'd you have to keep it a secret? What, did your dad not let you drink or something? No, nothing of the sort. Us men of Yurek have been drinking since we were in diapers, unlike those Victorians who fall over after a single drop. But this back then, it was considered taboo, especially for us pale roaches. But those times are long gone. Things have changed. What use is talking about it now? Come, have a sip. Whoa. This bottle might be even better than the last. If it wasn't for the fact that we were such kindred spirits, I wouldn't give it to you, even if you beat me to death over it. Gotta sample it nice and slow. Real slow. Look, you got it wrong again, boss. I'm over here. That there's a pillar. Let me give it a try. Hey, why is this sour? Sour? How dare you? This really is sour, but why? It aged well at first, but you have to take into account how it was stored. Our storage methods back then were not as sophisticated as today, and after so long, there would always be a batch or two that went bad. Went bad? Implication here is that, especially with that alcohol name, Silver Ash has been doing some cozying up. I knew it! I'd planned to give this out at the wedding reception and ask that everyone drink their fill. I thought I might share a glass of this with her. Aw. You're drunk, Arktos. That's enough for now. I'm not drunk. I'm not. Bro hasn't had his eyes open in like 30 minutes. Huh. Come on, give me that bottle. The girl takes a slightly sour aged spirit from Arktos' hands. She turns up her head and without the slightest bit of hesitation raises the bottle and pours the liquid straight down her throat, taking its varied astringent notes. Did you pour the whole thing? Ha! And that's that problem solved. It was a little off, but overall still a pretty good drink. If you want my expert opinion, I'd say you could really grow to love that aftertaste. Young lady, you have you gone mad? Yo, welcome in, Raiders! Welcome in, Raiders! Valak, what's going on? How's your stream? Welcome in. If you guys are new here, my name is Benny. We're silly pink hair prince boy on the internet. We're currently going through an Arknights story. We're hanging out with some bears that are getting drunk right now of honey and and not honey and rubbing alcohol. I don't know. Lots of stuff. What's up? Welcome in. How's it going? Alley Cat, welcome back. How's it going? Tanuki, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks so much for the follow. What's up? What's up? Drinking vinegar is probably not bad for your health. It's probably not good either, though. I don't know. Drunk bears, yeah, no, they literally, they're getting sloppy. There's just a really good image on the screen. I don't think I could. Yeah, no, we can't like rewind it. Unfortunately, that would be cool. But welcome in, welcome in. How was your stream? What are you guys up to? Sonic Adventure, yo, how was it? Hope you had an awesome time. And Concon, what's going on? Welcome in. 96 is 48% alcohol. Yeah, right? Dude, if they were drinking 96 proof or not, either 96 proof or 98% or 96%, I don't know. They might die. They might not make it. They might not make it. But Valley, thank you so much for the raid. I hope everything's been good over there. I appreciate the support. If you or anyone from your community have to do any sort of post-stream activities, whether that's lurking, kicking your feet up, relaxing, grabbing a snack, grabbing a drink, you take care of yourself. That is most important. I'm gonna grab a quick sip as well. Here you can show them. Oh, thank you. Alley Cat, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, this is like hella zoomed in for some reason. Hold on. Yeah. Here we go. Here was the image that was just on the screen. It was cute. But yeah, they got messed up. How are you liking the drunk bears? This is such an unserious event. I know they'll turn it around, but I'm really enjoying it. It's been so fun. Yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. If you guys are new here, like I said, my name is Benny. We do a lot of Arknights, a lot of other like visual novel type stuff, and then we're doing Dredge for the first time tomorrow, which I'm looking forward to. And we also do like Nintendo stuff. We did Star Fox. Was it last week? No, it would have been the week before. Yeah, a week from like 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago we did Star Fox when that came out, and that was a lot of fun. So. But yeah, I hope you had an awesome time with Sonic. I've been meaning to like revisit Sonic. I actually haven't played a Sonic game since I was a kid, and like I rented one from like Blockbuster or something. So an overdue return. I do want to watch the movies too. Oh wait, that reminded me. I didn't talk about that earlier. We're doing a watch party we're doing a watch party double feature for both the Mario movies on Sunday in Discord. If you guys are interested, exclamation Discord. You do get about 69% more attractive just by joining. We're doing that on Sunday. We're watching both the Super Mario movie and then the Super Mario Galaxy movie. So that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to that. Speaking of Star Fox. But all right, we're gonna jump back in and hang out with these bears. Like I said, if you guys gotta do any sort of post-stream stuff, please do so. Please take care of yourself. Young lady, have you gone mad? Quick, somebody call a doctor. Nah, I'm good. You're good. And long since gone bad and you still drink it. Haven't you ever heard of food poisoning? Yo, he's got a little like paternal something or other kick in. His eyes opened up for the first time in like an hour. I'm fine, really. I've eaten rotten bread and drank foul water out of the gutter before. Bro clearly didn't read the Children of Ursa story. Compared to that, what's this drink gonna do to me? Huh? Out of the gutter? Why would you even do such things, girl? I'd rather not talk about those times right now. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is I might not really get what the whole deal is here, but I can feel it out. You said this drink was pretty important, right, boss? He was kind of like sad, sorrowful look here. I'll take that as a yes. Something as rare as that getting spilled away just because it's gone a little off sure would be sad, don't you think? Listen. Oh, come on, don't give me that face. It could work for you if you were more handsome, but you'd have to lose the beard first. Hey, why are we drinking? Whatever boozy treasures are left, serve them up. Today, the three of us, we're drinking until we drop. It's gonna be soon, I think, at this rate. This fancy-ass place. Harold! You're sure? I'm sure. This might be an issue. You know, lads, you usually come full of ideas, but you're right to mute here. Can't blame me for that one, boss. When a lord like you suddenly wants to throw a banquet, just freeing up the space for it took our men no small amount of effort. It's simply for hosting two foreign dignitaries. although it's still a bit off for that purpose. I understand. We've invited a chef from the local restaurant to come and cook, and thanks to us and the locals being so buddy-buddy, we've also managed to get some top-quality ingredients to go with. We're still stumped on drinks, though. These 3 bottles of Snow Realm Spring 1095 are the best we could get from the whereabouts. From hereabouts, is that what they say? Hereabouts, I've never heard that. Hereabouts. This one, mouthfeel is pleasant enough, and the aroma is suitably complex. However, the layering's a bit weak, and the acridity is somewhat unbalanced. It would be fine to offer someone the same rank as me, but for our guests at this banquet, it's far from appropriate. It's only at times like these that your nobility shows, my lord. Well, I do have to work rather hard at it. Enough already. We all know you're just a boozer who gave yourself the excuse that you're handling the lords and ladies. All right, enough lip out of you. Go back and help out or something. I'll think over everything else that's left. Boss, we've been here a whole month, and we've seen that the Yerags really do love their Saintus and this Enciotes guy too. I know you keep saying we're just here as tourists. What is it you think I'm up to? If I really want to do something, I would tell you to get that ambush sorted before all this. That's what you said, sure, but don't expect the boys to come save your hide if something comes up. Oh, don't be such a worrywart. It's bad luck. If I'd known sooner, I would have asked the missus to pack the rare red wine and we've got in the house. It's over, Ash. Harold. That meeting. Look, the boys. The boys. I do love Harold's presence, and I do like his writing combined with trying to do like his voice. It's fun. Why ever are you sighing, my lord? Ah, Sir Enciotes. Well, you've caught me in something of a pickle. I'm the one organizing this banquet, but I can't quite find a drink fit for the 2 illustrious guests such as you. While worrying over that, I recalled a fine vintage in my collection back home, and it gave me a twinge of homesickness. I'm afraid I don't know where exactly you are a Viscount of. County Bar. If I recall correctly, County Bar is not far from Toron. Indeed, they tend to follow the same trails, have done so for quite a while now. If that is the case, then you and I were fated to meet, Lord Viscount. I lived in Toron for a time. That's right, I feel like we might have met at some banquet or other back in the day. If only I would recall this forgotten connection of ours sooner, Sir Enciotes. We wouldn't have had to be at each other's throats. Indeed. If I had known that you were such an interesting man, I think we would have made fast friends, my lord. I have met with many a noble here in Yerag, but I believe that you might be the first to get homesick at the thought of some wine. Would it be remiss for me to assume that my lord is a family man? If my daughter heard those words, she would most likely die from laughter. In her eyes, I'm the most worthless father across all the lands. Relations always have a different view of things to outsiders. You're right, every family has its own issues. I'm afraid that I have no solution to your longing for County Bar, but I do have the means to make you feel at home here. Yo, throwback to like the 0.2 seconds where there was a thought that crossed my mind. This was a long time ago, not but those lines just reminded me that like a theory came to mind where I was like, oh my god, what if Harold is Delphine's dad? Because there's this one official art of them in like casual clothes, and they're just like standing next to each other, and his hair looks really gray, and I was like, wait, hold on, a strange noble father, Catman. I gotta see if I can find that art. Hold on. Give me a sec. See if I can find it. It didn't last long though, because then I put my thinking cap on, but still. Hold on. I can find it, I swear. I hope. I found it. Oh, Vandella's in it too. No wonder, it's a banger image. Let me pull it up on the screen. See? Harmony, Trilby Asher. Wait, Tequila's in there too? Vandella, Rock. But look, they're standing right next to each other, and Harold's hair is gray. It is not the purple that he is. Oh, Lumen's in the back. Lumen, Elysium, Irene. Oh my god, this is banger art. What the hell? So yeah. Anyway. Trilby Asher spotted. Trilby Asher spotted. Official art. Trilby Asher. Can you believe it? Did I read this line? I'm afraid I have no solution for your longing for County Bar, but I do have the means to make you feel at home here. Oh. Matterhorn, you're white again! You're white again! Elysium, Irene, and Lumen are the best part of that piece. Not true. Delphine was front and center. Vendella was there. Kiss me with that. My lord, please accept this as a token of my master's regard. This is Snowrum Spring, 1072. I had heard that the other Snowrum Spring batch that started distilling in the 90s. They were even rarer bottles from a batch from the 70s. Was that what they were just drinking too? Snowrum Springs 1095. Is that what they had too? Snow Realm Spring. Yeah, everyone's drinking Snow Realm Spring. You're saying this is the real deal. Yerag's first distillery was established under my father's auspice, but after his passing in an unfortunate accident, its outpost too essentially stopped. I revived it after the founding of Carlin Trade. Thanks to our outdated aging techniques, most of the stuff from the 70s is completely undrinkable these days, but a few bottles from that era still survive. They were labeled as 1070s, and what few existed were kept in the Silver Ash clan cellars. What you see before you is from that collection. Wow, just from that hint of fragrance coming from the mouth of that bottle, I can already tell that it'll drive Victoria's greatest sommeliers wild. This is a mighty fine drink. If I drank any of this, forget about feeling at home, I'd want to stay in Yerag for another 3 years. If that is ever your desire, then of course we will welcome you with open arms. Not scared of a Victorian soldier, Sir Anciotes. If every Victorian soldier is as reasonable a man as you, what have I to fear? I'm afraid you might have some misunderstandings about me, good sir. And it is natural for me to wish to clear up those misunderstandings. Come, let us sit and discuss them. Ah, well, the Saintess hasn't arrived yet, so should we really be sitting? The great Saintess is quite occupied with various affairs at the moment. There's no need to trouble her over this. Yeah, she ain't gonna show up, bro. Yeah, so I don't know why Harold was so gray in that. That's why that was the point I was trying to make. 1095 is probably the year. Right. So like not all that old, right? Because isn't retracing our steps 1101 or something? I don't remember the details of the timeline. There's only a few times that specific ones were mentioned. You're white again. You're white. Yeah, he was white. It's crazy. Was a flashback? I don't know. I don't know. Enya. It's as he says, were I not here, there would be nothing wrong with the two of you sitting down to a chat. Oh my god. It would have to clear my approval in the end anyhow. Is that not right, Sir Anciotes? She's been so smug lately. Great Saintess, I'm honored that you have deigned to grace this banquet with your presence. It has been quite some time since you first set foot in Yerag, Lord Viscount. In that time, I've heard of the goodwill that you've had shown to Yerag, and I had planned to myself to reach out to you for our own little chat. Today is as good an opportunity as any other. It has been a while, Saintess. Sir Anciotes, you still have not answered my question. The Saintess is correct. It's just that you are the spiritual leader of all of Yarag's people, after all. Every day you must hear the hopes and prayers of supplicants and keep their faith in Yaragander in their hearts. Nowadays, all the nations of Terra have heard tell of her, and one by one they set their eyes on her. This too is yet another matter that occupies your attention. There's no need for you to personally attend to the mundane matters of the nation. You tell a good joke, Sir Enciodes. Oh. The reason why Yaragander attracts more and more attention from the outside world is in fact because we take note of our people's hopes and prayers, and that we work towards a better life for all of them. Did Harold assume that they got along? Because Harold's gonna be like gripping his chair. He's gonna be like, what the hell's going on here? And that being the case, it means that there's no such thing as a mundane matter of the nation. It need only be a matter of concern to the people to be a matter of concern to me. I'm sure that you would understand this simple reasoning of mine, right, Sir Enciodes? I understand this point, as a good friend of mine once counseled me, whether in family matters or matters of state, if you try to grasp everything at play, it'll oftentimes not go as you planned. And as a good friend once counseled me, whether in family matters or matters of state, even if you cannot attend to everything personally, you must see things through your own eyes, and do things with your own hands at least once. Do you hold family matters in your heart, Sir Enciodes, or matter of state? What is it that you wish to see, great Saintess? What is it that you wish to do? Oh god, the drawn out ... out of everyone. Ah, great Saintess, just before you arrived, Sir Enciodes gifted me a bottle of liqueur. Oh? Snow Rum Spring 1072. A drink so fine it's only flaws that will upstage the main dish. It is my gift to you. Are you afraid that it might steal your thunder as our host? Hardly, hardly. While I am the host, I can't really call myself the lord of this place, can I? I would say that the Saintess herself would be considered the star of the evening. It seems I've overstepped my bounds. If I may, Saintess, I have a proposal. Go ahead. I think we should use this bottle of 1072 as the drink for tonight's meal. What do you think? What say you, Sir Enciodes? In 1072, when our father placed those bottles into our cellar, he believed that Yarag's spring was just around the corner. But even after waiting for more than 20 years, our spring has still not yet truly arrived. Now, if this bottle were a signal for the opportunity before us, that would truly be a wonderful thing. Eloquent as ever, Sir Enciodes. Bro saying a whole lot of nothing. he's realized. Feel bad for him, even though he's the one that invited them. Well, he had no idea. He didn't assume they got along. It was one of the tensest, fantastic scenes in the event, from one perspective and pure raw unadulterated comedy from another. What fucked up family dynamic am I gonna be stuck in this dinner for, Sprite, right? Well, listen, he invited him. Now that matter's settled, Yar. How long has she been here? What's she doing here? Yes, Saintess? Take this bottle to the kitchen, if you would. At once, Saintess. Is that to your satisfaction, my lord? Well, since our two guests of honor have arrived, let's get this banquet started. Please, have a seat. Incredible. All right. We're already at 3 hours. I think we tough it out. We go one more, and we go one more. We're gonna do SC2. As long as it's not like an hour long. Cool. Is it good at any place? Okay, awesome. Literally enduring a friend's parents are fighting at the table. You're and your boy are quietly eating much. Do right. or like when like you're at a sleepover and like your friends getting yelled at by their parents and you're standing there like Was that one short where you call Yara's big brother again? Yeah, exactly. She'd just be showing up places. SC2's overworking long. I hope the fuck it isn't. I really hope not. And he can make enough free time to sneak aboard the Rhodes land ship. She's in the walls. Enya be... I think it'd just be, I think, rage baiting Silver Ash, honestly. Why is SC2 in the wrong place in the story reader? Curses, story reader. Mountain Railway. Facing the problem directly means dealing with surprises that pop up, like the steep and winding uphill slope. Also, the lobby music is so appropriate for the lightheartedness of the event. Until it's gonna turn on a dime and shit's gonna hit the fan. I'm back. Lisbon, what are you standing around for? Nothing. Oh yeah, I remember now. Old Turiel's daughter was cooking in the back kitchen, so you wanted some excuse to slip on over. Look at you acting like you're doing us a great service. She used to work as a chef at a nearby restaurant, so it makes plenty of sense to bring her on board. Whatever. More importantly, why is the food not ready yet? Hey, boss, how come the food hasn't been served yet? Sorry about that. The main kitchen, the main reason is that we're a bit overloaded right now. Even though we've upped the kitchen staff, it's still not enough to handle the workload. In that case, I don't mind lending a hand. Oh my god, this guy. There's no need. Who are you? I'm chief maid to the Saintess Yar. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Why is she here? We're just a bunch of lowly soldiers. No need for the formalities. Leah? Is that the lady? I remember seeing this sprite at one point. No, it was just another servant, right? Yes, madam. Split the accompanying servants into teams and have them take turns helping in the kitchen. Make sure the banquet proceeds smoothly. Understood. But we couldn't possibly have you... There's no need to worry, sir. Though this banquet is hosted by the Lord Viscount, this land is still Yarag, and you are all esteemed guests in the eyes of the Saintess. As the Lord Viscount was gracious enough to extend an invitation to the Saintess, it is only natural that we servants lend our assistance as well. Additionally, pardon me if this may sound offensive, but it would be out of place for those whose hands wield weapons to carry plates. Yo, honestly, it's kind of a good, kind of a bar. I think stupid ass me every time because it's a Trona. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Oh my god. Calm down, Lisbon. The maid's right. We probably end up breaking a whole bunch of crockery if we tried to help. I know. But if there's any physical labor that needs doing, you just give us a holler, alright? Oh, come to think of it, the kitchen can use some extra hands to help them carry some groceries. I'm not sure if... I'm on my way. This guy is making his intentions known to everyone. Thanks, madam. My pleasure. Now that things are settled here, I won't further disturb your enjoyment of the banquet. I'm back. Yeah, I have one more favor to ask you. Can you see if the kitchen has these items? If they do, I'd like them to make one additional dish. Huh? I'd like a fruit and cheese wrap. Is that for you? Pulling out the old home cooking. But the Saintess normally doesn't touch that stuff. Now, just listen to me. Fruit and cheese wrap? Yo, who are these guys? Yo, the Carlin Trade sprites are pretty good. Carlin Trade's employees seem to be arriving one after another. That's right, the Viscount invited not only the Saintess and Master Anciotes, but also the elders of the Vinebead Court as well as the employees of Carlin Trade. And is as extravagant as one would expect of a Victorian Viscount. The man's not all show either. He even invited Turiels, head chef of the Burden Peak Hotel. His foul temper isn't something that can be bought with money. It goes to show how well they've gotten on with our people during the month they've been in Yarag. Chug! Chug! Wait, this is a sickly soldier. Chug! 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 Not bad, not bad. You mountain folk sure know how to hold your booze. But you still can't outdrink me. Who's up next? Crazy. Ugh, those men can get sloshed even in a place like this. Sloshed. Not to mention, quite a few have already ended up under the table. Kiara, what should we do? Well, getting on well is certainly a wonderful thing, but getting on too well can be problematic. This sort of thing, however, ends up being a headache for certain other people. Speaking of certain other people, Felice! Let's go. Gnosis, the Shigata are in position. I have them patrolling the front and rear entrances to prevent anyone from sneaking inside the venue. No need to be nervous. Felice, send one team to go help the kitchen. Understood. Felice. Alexa, shut the fuck up. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Felice. Care for a drink? If you dare, that is. Oh my god! It's Gnosis time to drink! This is some crazy strong stuff. We seriously doing this? As I said, up to you. You got me. You've got guts. I'll give you that. Cheers. Pour me another glass. On it. You're not bad. The guy's like missing an arm or something. Do we have a hangover remedy? Leah? Right here. Good. Director? Enjoy your nap? Oh! That's crazy. Imagine passing out drunk and being woken up by your boss standing over you. Insane. Automod, are you seriously drinking this? Are you a bit... That got automodded? That's crazy. This isn't the good part yet, but I wanted you to hit this note so bad. Okay, good. Glasses, how you doing though? Welcome in. What's up? Yes. That one soldier with a stomach of iron. You managed to drink him under the table. Yep. That's crazy. Lay off the alcohol for the rest of the night. Go rest. Thank you very much. Color me surprised. I didn't expect Carlin Trade's CTO to be such a good drinker. I can hardly tell from your face that you just downed 2 bottles of strong liquor. Just some useless tricks I picked up when I was younger. This dude's gonna throw up soon. Did you frequently attend such occasions in your youth? Don't worry about it. The banquet will start soon, and I'll have Carlin Trade's employees help move things along. You're not going to join in the conversation, Master Gnosis. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's crazy. I do really like him too. Not at the moment. It's their time now. I do like him because he very much like knows his place. Or knows what's about to happen. Good. You two. Why are you so taciturn today, Sir Enciotes? Is there something on your mind, or has the coming banquet soured your mood? The fact that there's no music. Your usual quips and retorts are nowhere to be heard today. I appreciate the Saintess's concern, but it is simply that sitting at the same table as the Saintess is a terrifying affair, and I can only hold my tongue in her presence. I see, I did not think Sir Enciotes the pious type, but I stand corrected. I dare not speak out of line. Oh, there are things in this world that even Sir Enciotes dares not to do? Look how nice the weather is today. Perfect day to be holding a banquet, wouldn't you say? He's doing the thing. The Victorians trying to change the conversation. Talking about weather. Wait, he has the bird in here? Why don't you two go? Given the Saintess's high praise, there are naturally many things I'm afraid of. I won't prattle on with the details, but take the ceremony for Yerrigander's statue the day after tomorrow. For such an important occasion, all of Carlin Trade must come together as one, without a single misstep. We're from Harold's perspective. That being the case, I would recommend you be thorough and circumspect as well, Sir Enciotes. The completion of Yerrigander's statue is utmost importance to Yerrick. Not to mention, we are in the presence of our Victorian guests who are eager to congratulate us. There is no such thing as too much caution. He's not even there to that. My God. It is as you say. The Saintess is well versed in all things divine, and the multitude of preparations made for the ceremony are impeccable and well thought out. In all respects, a true blessing upon Yereg. As for all other affairs, please rest assured that Carlin Trade will take care of the Vinebead Court's concerns. The both hands up. Yeah, what they got there? What they got there? And see what this is, some circumspect. I guess not. So expressive for being so simple, right? Dude, he's so unamused. The eyes are so good. Now then, it's certainly reassuring to see the two of you so young and promising. As a reminder, we're not only here to celebrate, but also to discuss a collaboration. Seeing as how you're eloquent as ever, you seem to have no shortage of confidence. You've been quite busy making a name for yourself, Sir Enciodes. Though I rarely go down the mountain, news of Carlin Trade's exploits are regularly reaching my ears. She looks, she looks like she's been holding this in. She's been waiting for this moment, and he's got no choice but to just take it. But please do not forget this, Sir Enciodes. For thousands of years, Yerrick has relied on hard work and pragmatism from generation to generation to develop our homeland into what it is today, not utilitarianism and reckless adventurism. The Silver Ashes will never forget Yerrigander's admonition of her people. However, the Saintess must also understand that along with the people of Yerrag's hard work and pragmatism is also an indomitable adventuring spirit and a desire to ascend to the highest summits. Perhaps a little bit of the spirit is also what we need when it comes to dealing with external developments. I only hope that your enthusiasm does not lead you headfirst into danger. Ha! The young truly are so full of energy, but the Saintess is correct. Sometimes stability is in fact necessary. I invited the two of you here because I wanted to... I'm truly touched by the Saintess's concern. Please rest assured that I will handle this matter and not betray your expectations. He's trying to get one line out. They can't. They just keep disregarding his whole existence. The cheese fondue, is that what it is? They got fondue? I would just leave. They wouldn't even notice. It's so good. I knew there needed to be reconciliation, but he had no clue what he was in for. She looks like she's judging, right? And she is. But she looks great while doing it. All things in Yerrag must inevitably answer to Yerrigander's will. Without sufficient faith, it is not true that I would Is it not true that I would struggle to take even a single step? You're just as awful as you ever were. Ditto. Yeah, you too. If you have a disagreement, talk it through like adults. Don't go and ruin the peace. Let's move on and discuss our cooperation. Sir Enciodes, your brain is as hard and stubborn as the purest Originium ice crystal. Oh! The Saintess remains unmoving and speaks bluntly for the first time in a long while. I can't hold a candle to you in that regard. But it seems that even after all these years, our great Sir Enciodes still has not learned to retain his capital. To what does the great Saintess refer? Have your old habits not flared up again, taking on every bit of risk with no regard for the consequences? The greater the risk, the greater the reward. I hope you won't regret your choices later on down the road. Nobody's going to sneak money under your pillow today. Indeed, that won't be happening again. No longer will I be woken by the jingling of coins or have to buy candies and snacks on margin and pay back thrice the amount. I never asked you to pay me back. Please, you too. Just one moment, please, your lordship. The one time they address him is to say, shut up. Fine, I suppose I'll drink to myself for now. Shut up, Harold. Poor guy. All in on black, baby, and Silver Silverage. True. Poor Harold. You literally couldn't do anything. Damn, right, bro. She was getting him. I've soft spot for the two people arguing. Someone jumps in and both immediately go, "Shut up, Harold." Or go right back to argue. Right? It's I don't want to say it's cliche, but it happens a lot, and it is very funny every time. Like, not now. Literal childhood arguments. Well, I paid you back for the candy you gave me, so you owe me more. You owe me, actually. Yeah, exactly. You have those childhood issues. So good. Holy Sanctus, Sir Ensiotis, I have no intention of involving myself in your private affairs, but if the Sanctus has her own thoughts about Yarek's present situation, then reciprocating the Duke's offer may be the perfect option for you. What do you mean? Oh, now they want to talk. Holy Sanctus, might I tell you what I found most impressive about Yarag? Please do. I recall the time I paid a medical call to a herdsman. Leons was his name. A young beast in his herd had gone lost while grazing. I offered to help him search for it, but he declined and told me not to worry. He had me wait until sundown and left to have supper. And so I waited. After finishing the treatment, I set up a cooking pot over the grass with him. We lit the pot and he found a good piece of cheese. You should have heard the sizzling sound it made when he threw it in. I was sitting to the side on a short bench, still thinking about the young beast, when I heard a high-pitched cry in the distance. This might be something you see all the time in Yarag, but for me, when I saw that young beast returning to the pasture at sunset, the way it found its way back to its mother's side, the two nuzzling against each other, what I felt at that moment was something I don't know how to describe. I feel like that is pretty symbolic of Yarag as a whole. They're bickering like their children, so it's just sibling banter, right? That's how it goes. Old Leons told me that bird and beast recognize the scent of their kin, especially fowls, who are particularly sensitive to their mother's scent. Even if they get lost, they'll always find their way back by following their mother's scent. Wait, hold on. Wasn't this the event where you fought frozen bird and beasts? Like, weren't there some like trapped in ice from this event? That blood bond reminds me of the way the people of Yarag view their land. Yes, yeah. It reminds me of the way Sir Ensiotis gave up Victoria in all her glory to return to Yarag. I see your lordship speaks very highly of Sir Ensiotis. Is it true that he has made many It's true that he's made many achievements thus far, but if you are comparing him to a young bird and beast returning to his homeland thanks to his ties with his mother by the name of Yarag, I find that joke quite droll. It is indeed thanks to Sir Ensiotis' longing for his homeland that House Castor decided to fund Carlin trade. Moreover, the Duke believed that since Sir Ensiotis greatly treasured the Yarag blood flowing in his veins, he likewise would not come to despise the other half of his blood, the Castor bloodline. Holy Sanctus, as I previously stated, I am not here to stoke conflict, but at the inception of Carlin trade, it was Castor who extended a helping hand to Sir Ensiotis. And now that Sir Ensiotis has proven his worth, the Duke believes that it is time to collect a bit of interest. Have you literally listened to Harold's talk voice line where he's literally having you along while he acts as a midwife for a bird and beast birth? What? No. It appears that a few pieces of candy will no longer be sufficient, Sir Ensiotis. It's not so complicated, really. What the Duke wants is simply a show of sincerity. Her Grace wishes to see this goodwill from Sir Ensiotis, from Carlin trade, and ultimately from Yarag itself. A show of sincerity towards the Duke of Castor, and towards Victoria. So long as this sincerity exists, then our future cooperation will only become more intimate. And if we fail to express such sincerity, well, she looks like she's about to cry. Harold puts down his tableware, then walks over to the window and opens it. The cold wind, laced with snow and ice, instantly pours into the room. Even the burning stove is helpless to resist the chill. He quickly closes the window once more. Ha! My apologies. The Saintess's question was so incisive, I found myself wanting a breath of fresh air. After staying in this warm room for so long, I had forgotten how cold it was outside, you see. That being the case, your lordship could have simply entertained Sir Ensiotis at this banquet. Why is my presence necessary? Well, you see, I've been eating and drinking remarkably well here. During my morning constitutional, my blood pressure had gone down even as my blood sugar was up a tad. No, that was like a hard line to get out. Your case really went above and beyond on them. They're good. I love the delivery. Oh, was Greg Hayes the guy who just did Valarcus as well? Actually, what's up, Zapboos? Welcome in. How's it going? People heard his Ian VA's take people on. It's so good. That's why I'm trying. I know I can't hold a candle to him, but I'm trying to give him a somewhat accurate reading here. I wouldn't mind staying here for another year or so, but you see, I find the Duke's incessant nagging quite bothersome. Nowadays, Carlin trade has become a pillar of Yareg, and the kinship between the great Saintess and Sir Enciodes runs deep. I simply wanted to provide an opportunity for the two of you to sit down and talk things over. I would like you to help me convince Sir Enciodes. I appreciate your lordship's candor. However, everything that is a beginning must also have an end. It is true that Yareg owes much of its current standing to Carlin trade, but if I, as the Saintess, were to say that I know nothing of this, I would simply be avoiding responsibility. If you accept that I am the leader of this nation, then it must follow that I am also responsible for its current condition. I cannot come up here and confidently proclaim... Excuse me. Tired. The ways of the past were wrong. Make sure you download the MP3. Is that just the voice line? We can just we'll listen to it after. Greg Jones is Valarkit. Damn. What? Let me know what voice line it is, and remind me to take a listen before we wrap up. Sir Enciodes always boasts about how he was the one who chose Yareg's current path. However, to this day, everything in Yareg is a result of decisions that we have collectively made as people, of which I am but one member. Sir Enciodes himself has no right to rebuke Yareg as she is today, and the same is true for me. I see now. It seems I really ought to try more of Yareg's food while I still have the appetite. Please come with me, both of you. Talk 3? Alright, bet. Banquet. Victoria, noble background. Once again, I must thank you for your hospitality today, my lord. I hope my choice of dishes will suit both of your tastes. They are traditional Yareg dishes that I specially requested Chef Turiel's prepare. Wow, this cheese wrap looks positively splendid. Are you fucking kidding me? The cheese wrap. Oh my god. I thought that was gonna be for her. Cheese wraps, and there are even fruit chunks inside. Truly a traditional household dish. Dig in, my friends, don't be shy. After you, Sir Enciodes. Very well, if you insist. That smell again. You still remember it? Of course. Nosa should be here. Where is he? Yeah, damn, look at this Carlin trade employee. She looks a little overworked and underpaid, but the office lady, look. Sir, there were these Victorian soldiers earlier. Oh no. Oh no. Soldiers. It all makes sense now. It would be unbefitting of the Saintess to personally appear before Victorian soldiers, no? Do as you will, don't worry about me. Now then, I shall not take up any more of your time, Holy Saintess. It really is that same smell. Cheese and fruit wrap. For Premonix? At least a bit of silver lining is that the Trilby Asher can't accuse me of doing nothing. I've done what needed doing, and the ceremony is about to begin. I suppose it's time to head back. Oh, right. Can't forget to pick up souvenirs for the wife and daughter. And also... Egen's here! Alas, it would be remiss of me to leave any regrets behind on this trip. Ah, there you are, Madame Degenbrecker. I see you found yourself a lovely spot. Clean and... Hey now, don't go. That's crazy. If you want an audience, go talk to Enciodes or Gnosis. I'll have nothing to do with your little games. Come now, that's no way to be talking. With all this delicious food and drink in front of you, it'd really kill you to exchange a few pleasantries. For example, shall we toast? Nein, danke. Hit him with the German no thank you. Oh, are you a woman who can't handle her drink? Oh, you're gonna get fucking sliced. All right, hold on. Give me a second. I think my cat just took a fat shit in her litter box and didn't cover it up, and now it smells bad. I'll be right back. Yep, that was ripe. Anyway. Pick up souvenirs for the wife and daughter. Try to pick up a new wife and future daughter. Bring souvenirs to when he comes back. What? Crazy. She's so funny. She wants nothing to do with him at all. I'm much better at handling men who try to ply me with drink. Dude, your ass is grass. Get out of there. Tactical retreat. Skedaddle. Till I prove it to you. No need. I'll take your word for it. Oh, right. Lily's in fine shape now, thanks to your timely handling of the matter. I've already arranged for follow-up care, and her little ones are in good health as well. Leon said to leave one for you to name. I'm glad things worked out. That perked her up a little bit. And I'll pass on the last part. Don't have much of a naming sense. Yeah, your name doesn't really roll off the tongue. Did you say? Yeah, absolutely. Disperse my good man's Harold's name, right? Fuck with him. We fuck with Harold, bro. We fuck with Harold. We fuck with Harold. Sent. by all means. One of the few Victorians bro, Victoria's got good characters. Got bad taste. He's silly though. The beginning of the Axis. That's crazy. But in that case, why not let me do it for you? Never fear, naming is a bit of science in Victoria, and I happen to have a bit of expertise in the field. The little one is a girl, so my suggestion would be to name her Olivia Turnbottom Michelle... He added his own last name? I put together my last name, my wife's maiden name, and my grandmother's first name, making her the same as my daughter's... I've changed my mind. Her name's Dolor. She didn't want to give him... She didn't want to give him... But I wasn't finished yet, Madame Diegenbrecher. Her name is Delor. But Olivia? Delor. All right. Delor is also a fine name for a girl. Healthy and strong, right? Even though I still think Olivia Turnbout to Michelle Craigavon has a bit more charm to it. Nevertheless, I think Leons will be quite fond of the name, fitting as it is for a Yara girl. Madame Diegenbrecher, I also have another favor to ask of you, presumptuous as it may be. Please take a look at this. I'm afraid I'll be leaving empty-handed on this business trip. I would at least like to leave a little memento for myself as a personal note. As I said back at the station, I'm a huge fan of yours, see? Would you be willing to give me your autograph? Oh, bro, you can't... It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. See new daughter obtained. That's crazy. Yo, Wookie, what's going on? Welcome in. How you doing? What's up? Yo, you just get back from AX? How was it? It'll be an awesome time. You don't seem like the type to obsess over night sports. You think too highly of me, vulgar man that I am. Far be it from me to avoid vulgar pleasures. Though the arena is certainly different from the battlefield, the victors all have something that elevates them above the crowd. It certainly is a fine pastime, and I hope that you take no offense to me saying that, as none is intended. That much is true. You say that, but you still refuse to give this poor old man your autograph, even as he's holding this card out. I've treasured this trading card for a long time. It's a trading card! I've treasured this trading card for a long time, you know? It was a limited release from the first time you won the major. You never released another card. It's a darn shame I can't seem to win your favor no matter what. That aside, when it comes to naming, there is something I'd been curious about. I would appreciate if you could shed some light on the matter. Of course, you don't have to answer it if you find it offensive. Diegenbrecher. Is that your real name? That's what I was just talking about. No way. No way. But if I ask her on a date a second time, it'll work for sure. Exactly. Listen, it's a war of attrition at that point. Yeah, awesome. We've had an awesome time, Wookie. Bro, everything that I saw, it looked good. It looked a little busy. It looked a little stinky, but it did look good. Good job at mixing the heavy philosophical characters with levity. Right? You're certainly brave to ask, Kragavon. I'm a man of few talents, but courage is something I do carry. What if it is? Just consider it scratching the itchy curiosity of your fans, madame. After all, every angle of your being has been under the spotlight since the first time you won the major, the origins of the Black Knight and where her path ultimately led her. Countless eyes have been following you. Which brings me to my next question, Madame Diegenbrecher. Is your contract with the Harlan Trade about to expire? He's gonna try and buy her? I do wonder if you'd spare me the honor of inviting you to be a guest of Victoria. No doubt the Duke would be more than glad to welcome your arrival, and perhaps we'd even be able to discuss new horizons of cooperation. Is that all you wanted to ask? She's gonna say no. Not interested. If that's all you're here for, I've heard you out. Now if you'd leave me in peace. I'd spent a decade in Yerek. It's been 10 years already? Holy crap. I'm one of her people. Aw. That's cute. It was pretty banger, the Hololive concert. Mods, steal one of his balls. Just one, though. I'm pathetic enough, maybe she'll pity me. Like 3/4, it's almost done. All right, awesome. No worries, no worries. No, this one I do think is going a little faster. Left or right? I'll let him choose. Middle. Hold on a second. Say that again. Genuinely works. It does. And I plan to live out my days here. Good enough for you? Ah, yes, that's exactly what I wanted to hear. I had my own speculation about the answer, but I must admit it was quite moving to hear it in your own words. Why, you didn't even try to dress it up with more local flair. True, I suppose you're dressed with a bit of color. That's true. Where'd you get the faux color? Ah, this is from a souvenir shop I'm rather partial to. It's quite warm. All right. It's getting late, and the banquet should be drawing to an end soon, so I won't pester you any longer. Though I wasn't fortunate enough to win your signature, I do want to say one thing. I enjoyed our chat very much, madam. All right, that was kind of nice of him, I gotta say. Yar! Uh-oh. Please watch your steps, Sir Inciodes. Uh-oh. Jester! Jester is also British, I'm pretty sure. Inciodes, I brought the car. Thank you, uncle. Are you returning to the mansion? He found Gnosis. Back to the office. Inciodes, what he said, there are still some chores I need to take care of. Long time no see, Uncle Chester. Saintess. Just call me by my name on these occasions. And yeah, I'm so glad to see you safe and sound. The feeling is mutual. I'm relieved that you're in good health. Now then, I shall take my leave, Holy Saintess Inciodes. Very well. My lord? Yes, Holy Saintess? All else aside, I hope you have a wonderful time in Yereg. Ah, so cute. Really wanted you to get to it. Thank you. Oh, it's so good. Gnosis. Gnosis puke. Thank you for your kind words. Kiar? Yes, Saintess? Please have the maids clean the mess. No, Gnosis' mess? Oh, there's no need for that. The good soldiers not only helped clean everything up, but even took away the leftover food. They said they were going to bring it to the infected soldiers who weren't able to attend the banquet. This Viscount actually seems quite respectable. It feels as though if he's playing the villain. Why does he end up being the villain? Though I trust that something Sir Inciodes here can relate to. You flatter me, Saintess. It's getting dark. Be careful on your way back. You too. Cute. Saintus, did you need something else? In the name of Yaragander, Yarag has arrived where she is today, despite the gulf between us. What would Yaragander think were she to look down upon her land today? Would she condemn us? I don't know, why don't you ask her? I don't know. Yar, any opinions? Are you getting cold feet? Of course not. The miracle 3 years ago will forever be engraved in the hearts of all Yarag. Even I must admit that Yaragander indeed is the bedrock of this land. We are all but children playing atop her body. Insane. One of them caring for each other, right? It's just classic sibling moments, right? Raises eyebrow at camera, ass dialogue. 6-7 so hard we crashed the concert. Yo, is there a clip of it? That's so good. Was it Bibu's fault? If so, that question isn't for me to answer. Perhaps it's not for her to answer either. Skirt! Yo, the Carlin trade backdrop. Gnosis. All right, we're back. I can go the rest of the way myself. Oh, really? It was just a minor miscalculation. Hold on. I need a moment. Certainly. No, not at the main door. Head around the side. What's the problem? Worried someone might see you? Someone might be working overtime. Who'd be working overtime at this hour? Boys! Someone disrupted his thought process. Oh my god. Me. And you too, probably. Are you complaining that I haven't given you enough overtime pay? Alright, Gnosis, sit down already. Nobody will see the drunken and indecent behavior of the CTO. If you ask me, you're holding your own image to too high a standard. You're a lot more talkative after a few drinks, Enciores. If anything, you owe DJ Brecker more overtime pay. Is she there sitting nicely? There she is. He actually owes me a few lives. Too lazy to keep count. The two leaders of Carlin Trades watching in the lobby of the company headquarters in the middle of the night to discuss unpaid wages. That's what a lot of companies do. What do you mean? Gnosis is fighting on your behalf. The booze melts his brain. It's not like I got sloshed for your sake. Cute. Look at her little tail. Brecker looks over at Enciores, who only gives a shrug. What's an embarrassment? Oh! Brecker hands the canteen of water she brought over to Enciores, and the latter naturally reaches out to accept it. The last decade has seen countless such moments. That's true. That's true. We got one on the in the manga too. Do not disrupt my vomit process. This one's so good, bro. They all look so good. They all got good fits on. Do you still remember Walden's? Who? The first time you had to carry me and Gnosis back. This is the bug. Oh, that banquet. Yes. Where Gnosis got pissed drunk and you didn't. You were worse for wear because of it. Look at him now. His liver is clearly a lot tougher these days. At least he's not passing out all over the place. Damn, so real. You show this one's still conscious. Before you two start bad-mouthing me to my face. Can you bring me some hangover remedy? The man slumped over on the steps, does not lift his head, merely stretching his hand out towards his ill-spirited friend. Brecker raises her eyebrows, then takes a pack of pills out of her pocket and places them in Gnosis's hand. She watches him open up the blister pack with practiced motions and swallow the contents along with a big gulp of water. After a while, she lets out a sigh of relief. That's a bit better. But this doesn't seem to be the same medicine I took before. It's not a hangover cure. It's a poison I made. And Siotes put me up to it. Yes, quite right. Is that so? Then why am I not dead yet? Doesn't seem like your poison's very effective. How dull. Are you two not tired of this routine yet? Do they do this all the time? The song and dance routine. I thought it was pretty funny. It was more fun back when you actually believed it and tried to make yourself vomit. That was years ago. Well, that was a different pill, wasn't it? It didn't look the same as the previous one. Riley sent it. He often goes drinking with the Victorians and says this one works better. And nowadays, it seems that Diegenbrecher has become the most popular of us three among the people of Yereg. Notice the promotional pictures of the Black Knight hanging off the Bird and Beast billboards by the station. Hand drawn, too. Is that a problem? Of course not. I've become increasingly busy in recent years and have neglected many things. Once the situation calms a bit, Gnosis and I really need to start going out more often. Your boyfriend's got to go out more often. That's true. Yo, look how long his tail is here. I feel like his sprites don't often do it very good justice. He's got a long ass tail. That's for sure. If you don't show your face in public every once in a while, people will start to worry about your private life. One popular line of speculation is that you've thrown yourself into work as you've been heartbroken over certain things. There are quite a few variations too. Want me to give you a rundown? There's rumors that they're together? It's canon? Comedy routine is some of the most impressive people in Yereg, all just sniping at each other. It's, I mean, they can't really, no one else holds a candle to him, so. Implies this keeps getting pissed drunk. Honestly, he just keeps getting better and better. I'm a big fan of him. There's rumors that they've broken up, but in order to be broken up, they needed to have been together. Silence his ass real quick. I pray you don't choke to death laughing and vomiting at the same time, Gnosis. Silence his ass real quickly. What else is there for entertainment but gossip? I mean, you're right. They are in the mountains. At least they got tourists now. If you could laugh like that all the time, our employees wouldn't be so afraid of you. Don't worry. Before I croak, I'll make sure to puke all over your shoes. Well, how did your discussion go today? Reach any agreements? When it comes to matters concerning Yereg, there aren't actually that many differences between me and the Saintess. What about between you and the girl named Enya? Oh. The little ... The only problems worth talking about are those that can be resolved. If I had to do things over again, I'd make the same decision every time, and she'd still never feel good about it. We all know that deep down. Say what you will, but you'll never tell that to her face. You're not much different, Gnosis. You're two peas in a pod, never saying what needs to be said to the people who need to hear it. Also, you should be playing dead right about now. He's not sticking to the script. The lights of the office still shine bright in the night. The heating in the main hall is shut off, and silence spreads freely through the room, along with the cold. A moment later, the silence is broken by the sound of Gnosis retching. Diegenbrecher, I need another pill. My head hurts. And a couple for me, too. I might be a bit tipsy. Both men stretch out their hands towards Diegenbrecher at the same time. That unflappable attitude that someone there knows the truth makes Diegenbrecher tingle with irritation for some reason. Bro, imagine getting a pill that just sobers you up. Helps you out right away. He had it coming, but he didn't really hit him with the remember Monge. Man. Diegen's defense ignores applies to her dialogue. Incredible. I already wrote your wedding vows for you. You guys need to just recite them, right? There's still many questions that cannot be answered, but at least here, right in this moment, there's no need to show off, no need for pretense. The Genbreaker heeds your own will and slaps each of the two hands in turn. Ah. Oh. Stand up, go home already if you're drunk. Don't squat here. There's a lot of work to be done tomorrow. Now go. With a smile. The slap sound effects, right? That was good. Julie Rhodes has hangover products like that. Bro, I want some of that IRL.
Doctor,
I want some of that IRL. All right, where's my boy? Harold. Why are you not E2? Why are you guys tired? Perfect. Can't believe Harold hasn't been E2 this whole time.
I feel I could return home and open a
Yo!
practice right this instant. In fact, I plan to be off on the morrow. Oh,
Is he too hard
I'm
sick?
pulling your leg. I tell you, I could have found no greater place than here to retire.
He looks sick. He looks dapper as shit. Look at him. Who's the guy? Who we got in the background? The soldiers and the big cat. Yeah, the prosthetic's really prominent. In the skin too. Well, put your cool skin back on. Legs care kit is messed up. He's got an operator record. The veteran's prosthetic limb. Harold loves Yarg from the bottom of his heart, but things rarely ever go according to plan. True. What was I looking for? September 21st. That's the same as Mama Bloom's birthday.
Good girl. No fear. Just a little more. Doctor. Yes, like that. Stroke the girl on the neck there. Softly. Gently. Let her know you're there for her. You love her. Well done, girl. Now push. I see the child coming. It's a stupendous little bird and beast lad.
What the hell was that? That was crazy. Absolutely absurd. All right. Oh, I got a phonar pot earlier today for Gore. Oh, and this guy. His design is cool. All right. All right. What is here? Birth. The miracle of life, baby. All right. Harold's my mom. I guess so. I guess so. That's where we were calling it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. The fit. Speaking of the fit, tomorrow, guys, we are going to be diving into Dredge for the first time. So spooky, scary stream. So we got that tomorrow, and then on Wednesday we got Fate. And we're nearing the end of that. So fun stuff coming up, guys. Fun stuff. But all right, let me close out of the game here. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Whether you're lurking, chatting here the whole time or part of the time, thank you for the support. We're going to be hopping into a raid here in just a moment, so I do ask, don't go anywhere. If you're not a stick around the stream, if you guys hop in the raid, show them support. I'd appreciate it. They'll appreciate it as well. I got some extra special thank yous to give to both Yona and Valak. Thank you so much for the raids. If you or anyone from your community are still here, thank you for supporting them, and thank you for supporting me as well. And then also you, thank you again for the resub. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Yes, but hashtag you Benny rated if you're sub to your favorite Benny emote in there at the end. If you're not sub, no worries. Or if you're emote in there at the end, make it look cool, make it look fun. We are gonna find someone to show some support to this evening. Gah. Yeah, no, this one I definitely think goes by the fastest. Oh, we got Harold Boss Kit. Yo, I can't believe he ends up being the boss. So tragic. I don't want to see what happens. Unless it's just like a I have no choice. I have to do it. I gotta do it. It's my duty type shit. I don't know. But yes, let's see who is live and who can we show some support to this evening. I'm thinking. Um. Oh! I recognize. Yo. Jay is doing their 2.0 debut stream, so we gotta add something at the end. We gotta say congrats on debut at the end of the raid message. So hashtag you Benny rated. Congrats on debut. Maybe throw a bless in there if you're subbed, or a prayer emoji if you're not. We're gonna show some support to Jay. Jay's super cool, super fun. I don't know who did this model for them, but their original model was the same VTuber mama as me. So they're good peoples. We're gonna show some support to them. Congratulate them on their 2.0 debut. Because imagine getting a 2.0 debut in this day and age. Who could do such a thing? Ooh. So we're gonna go show some support to Jay. So anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. I will see you guys tomorrow for Dredge. I hope to see you guys there. I hope that game's not that scary, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. The fish. All right, guys, have an awesome night. Thanks so much for hanging out. I see you tomorrow. Take care. Peace. Bye bye. I'm tired. Rest up.